Ladies and gentlemen, mic check, 1 2 1 2. We had the presidential debate last night. I didn't go over it because I was thrown into prime time last night, and I had Josh with me. God bless him. So I didn't go over the debate last night because people had just watched it, so I went over all the other stuff that happened. But we're gonna watch and react to the presidential debate and Rastov twerking in a cheerleading outfit. It was epic. You saw God in them thighs, according to Sweet Tea. So, yes, Josh was great. But you know who else is great? Luna. And I got Luna with me today. So, you know what? Let's start the music.
Eiley gets real. Talk slick, better keep it sealed. T's hot, mask off. Let's go. Step in the chat, it's the final bell. Sally in black, got receipts from hell. Drama queen, nah, I'm the drama dealer. Truth so raw, make a snake turn healer. Mic in my hand with a hit list long. You faked your life, well I wrote your song. No chill, no filter, mask ripping deeper. Lights out, baby, it's the law code reaper. Fill that tea, call it out. Fake get caught when the reaper's out. Say my name, say it loud. Sally don't play, she calls the cloud. One by one they fall asleep, but secrets don't die, I dig too deep. Cameras on, it's getting real. Larco Reaper, sign a deal. Who's next up? I smell that fear. You built a lie, I built a career. DMs leak like a faucet broke. Your truth is a joke and I ain't provoked. Clickbait queens, you all look shook. I don't need edits, I wrote the book. Fake apologies, you can keep that mess. I wear black cause I bury the BS. You wanted the smoke, now you got the fire. Don't start no drama unless you're ready for the choir. Fill that tea, call it out. Fake get caught when the reaper's out. Say my name, say it loud. Sally don't play, she calls the cloud. One by one they fall asleep, but secrets don't die, I dig too deep. Cameras on, it's getting real. Larco Reaper, sign the deal. Reap what you post. Sally knows. You talk, I show. Larco Reaper, end of the show.
Hopefully I have this working. It's working. Let's go. Hold on. Let me undeafen so Luna can say hello also. Hello, Luna. How you doing?
Hello. I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good. Doing good. All right. Let me get back over to here. Woo! I had prime time last night. Oh my God. I was, bro, no, not congrats. I was freaking out. I was like, oh God. I was up on Locale Fire with Josh, right? And oh my God, his show was going to be so freaking fun. And Keem popped up there and he was like, Xylee, you want to go on primetime night? And I was like, you don't tell him no with something like that, right? I mean, don't tell him no. So I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. And he was like, get Josh to do it with you. Y'all are cooking. And I'm like, let's go, Josh. It's me and you, buddy.
Yeah. And it worked out great. You guys did amazing, absolutely amazing primetime. I thought that was absolutely fantastic.
I love Josh. I love him so much. He's a really good friend of mine. That's my homie. Yes, Josh, Billy for president.
If I'm correct, Josh is the one that when the interns were all in members waiting, he jumped in several times and gave us pep talks over and over again. Like, come on, guys, get the energy up. We've got this. Like the entire time, Josh, he just seems like such a bubbly, fun guy to be around.
He is, and it's really weird with Josh because he is bubbly and fun, but he can talk so much shit, but it's enjoyable shit. And then let's talk about his voice, right? I told him
Yes.
I have two people that when they better do a memorial stream on me when I die. And there's two people who's going to narrate my life on the internet. Josh is one. He's going to do the one for the LCU. And Nicholas Diorio is the other one. They are going to narrate my life and do that memorial stream for me when I die. Okay? Just saying.
You know what? If Nick Diorio doesn't, I will petition to sell all his pinball machines.
Period. Somebody's going to get the money.
There we go. And then we'll get the money and pay him to do it.
Exactly. God damn it. Shit. But yeah, it was fun. I had a great time. Yeah, it was crazy. We did good. All right. So
it was awesome watching it. Yes, the debates.
Okay, first we're going to do this though. First I'm going to show this out cuz maybe some people didn't see it last night. So what we did last night, and we didn't get through everything, so I'm going to show you up to the point that we got through. All right?
Cool.
We did the horrors of the LCU, and you got Axel here in his ghost uniform, and you see it on the OBS where it has a $10. It's $10 to turn the page. And this is the ones that we did through last night. First, it was Scooter, and Scooter was American Psycho.
Yes.
And it was Gidgey. This one was done... They did her so wrong. They did everybody wrong in this fucking thing. They did me wrong, and they did the project for me. Bro.
The thing kind of works there. That's scary.
Oh, God. Then we had Dopra, which I'm sorry. I still call her Cat Lady. I can't do the whole Dopra thing.
Cat Lady is easy.
They had her Samara from The Ring. So mean.
I could see that, but her hair's never down.
I know.
If her hair was down, it would work so well. By the way, apparently Keem's doing a costume contest with all the interns and hosts on the Thursday night. So maybe some of these ideas are great for hosts to think of what they could dress as.
True. Okay, then we had Denmark. Denmark was Freddy Krueger, which actually, honestly, kind of fucking fits because I can see him slipping into people's dreams going, all right, bitch, I got you now. You know, but he wouldn't actually kill anybody.
I'm pretty sure someone out there has had a nightmare about him.
Probably Boogie.
Probably Boogie. Probably
Boogie, right?
Nightmare.
Period. All right, then the next one was Tina. And Tina was a xenomorph. The fact that it was, and it says angry. Oh, Lord have mercy. They're so bad. And then I says Denmark, but we know it's Bald Boy. Yeah. And he's Pinhead, which was perfect, actually.
That works really well. That works very, very well for him.
Yeah. Then there was Zay, which horrible fucking picture of Zay. What were y'all doing, bro?
They could have picked a better one. They could have easily picked a better one. Like, there's so many times where I've frozen the screen and she's looked much better than that.
Much better than that. So she was Kyoko from The Grudge, which actually I love the red hair. It kind of looks like her.
It works.
Yeah, it does work. And then there was Albert. And he was Jason Voorhees. Now, this works.
Oh, my God.
Because of how big Albert... I mean, Albert is a big dude. He's like looking up at him going, God damn, bro. So it works for him.
Yeah, he looks like the type of guy with the football player build.
Yes. And he is.
Like
he's broad.
Very big football player.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Then Sweet Tea. Now, some people were complaining the picture they picked a Sweet Tea, but that honestly is Sweet Tea's personality, that picture of her.
If there was one thing to capture Sweet Tea, that would probably be it.
Yes.
But at the same time, she's also very shocked. She looks very shocked in there. Like, oh my gosh, someone took a photo of me. What happened?
Yes.
So I'm guessing that works.
Yeah. And they made her Reagan from The Exorcist, I think was funny.
Yes, that's brilliant. That works very, very well. I could actually see her portraying that very well in a theater somewhere.
Yes, exactly. Then there was Savage, and they made Savage Leatherface, which honestly, a sexy Leatherface. Look at the boobs. Just saying.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did not even see that. I was looking at the massive chainsaw and the details on the face. But yeah, I mean,
she still got the boobs.
Too.
She's got the boobies too, bro. All right. Then there was Rastov. Horrible picture of Rastov. He was Wolfman, which maybe.
He's not that. I don't know if he's that fluffy.
I don't think he is because he can't
Yeah,
even
I don't
grow
know
a
if he's that
beard.
fluffy.
I don't know. It was
But
weird.
I see what I don't know. Yeah, if he had a full beard, yes. Oh gosh,
This was
nightmare.
the
This is
only
gonna be
one.
good.
This was the only one. I think this was the only one that Josh got. Nightmare, Chucky.
Oh yes, yes.
And can we say that's a throwback to Fat Camp too? Because remember, Nightmare got
Chucky
fired
doll?
because
Fired
of
'cause
the
of
Chucky doll. Yep.
Yes. Yes, I have an AI generated image of me holding a Chucky doll dressed as like a human Chucky. And it's
That's
really fun.
hilarious.
I'm saving it for Halloween and then I'm going to send it to all my friends going, Happy Halloween.
Yep.
But I love it. I love the Chucky series.
Oh, and by the way, I forgot, and please don't think, Val, thank you for becoming Band World. I forgot to shout you out for that. I really appreciate it. Angie uploaded, member for 6 months. Let's go. Hit that like button. Thank you, Angie. I love you. And Joshua, member for 1 month. Thank you for being a member for Band World for 1 month. I appreciate it. I forgot to shout out Val for becoming Band World. All right. Then we had Boogie.
Uh-oh.
I remember when Boogie came up on Rewind with that fucking picture, bro.
Yeah, that was Frankenstein's monster.
And it's wearing those ugly Boogie shorts.
Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, I understand. Oh, this okay.
They made him Jigsaw.
Oh,
It makes sense!
Why is that so perfect?
It makes sense because
It makes so much sense.
Because you know he's always scheming in the background and having,
Yes,
oh,
yes.
you should go and do that. You should go. Oh, he's here. Shit. Okay, wait. We have to.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what did Keem say after this segment? I'm coming up. Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God, he's coming. All right. It makes sense because he is a mastermind. Yeah.
He's a mastermind. So he lays all the traps for everyone. So in other words, he sets up all the shows and he helps you succeed. And whether you succeed or not is your choice.
Yes.
That's how it is.
And you know what else he does? Let's be honest, boss. Hey, you should go up there and stir some shit. You should go up there and stir some shit. He does.
Exactly.
He's Jigsaw.
Exactly. He's Jigsaw. Lays the traps perfectly.
Yes. Then Lacey was Esther from Orphan.
Yes.
100% because she's a little shit stirrer, honestly.
I can see that.
And I love this movie.
Definitely.
And I love that movie, by the way. Orphan. Have you ever seen that movie?
Yes,
So good.
I have. It's brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
It's absolutely brilliant.
Then we had Tommy C. I forgot who Tommy C was. He was Michael Myers
Mike
with a
Myers.
cigarette hanging out of his mouth.
I could see how that works.
Yeah. Actually, Tommy is a tall guy too, so it actually does work. He from what I heard, he's
brilliant.
tall as shit. Then there's Billy. They made him a fat
Oh,
Pennywise,
Pennywise.
and he even has the donut chain on.
Icon. That is brilliant. That is absolutely amazing. See, now that, if he does not rock up in some sort of Pennywise makeup for the Halloween costume, I'm going to be so disappointed.
I know, right? I
I'm
need
going
to see
be
this.
so disappointed.
I need to see this.
him in Pennywise.
Period.
Completely.
Oh my God, he would be this is making me see the vision. It would be perfect.
Yes.
And then horrible picture of me. Thank you. Oh, they did me
Why
so
did they
fucking
pick that
dirty.
one?
I don't know. Like I can see it. I kind of look at it and go, "Oh yeah, that's me." Honestly, but goddamn,
I haven't seen Drag Me to Hell though. So for me,
I
this is
haven't either.
I haven't seen this one.
But if anybody drags anybody to hell, it would be me to do it. So it kind of
is-
makes
yeah.
sense.
You are the Reaper, so it does make sense. Yes, you are the Reaper.
Okay, so this is where we ended up last night, Steak, and Steak ended up becoming the Babadook. I don't know the Babadook, and somebody explained what it was, but I forgot. But do you know?
I kind of. It's an old Japanese tale.
Mhm.
It's a Japanese tale. I can't remember much of it. But yeah, I just remember that it's an old Japanese tale.
Okay, all right. See, I didn't know, so I was like, okay, but I can kind
I
of
think
see
it's
it.
their version of the boogeyman, maybe.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Because he is
could
coming
be.
from underneath a bed. That's true. All right, so the next one is going to be Yo Mama, and if you want to turn the page, that'll be $10. And here's the thing, we got 6 left, all right? So, like, say if somebody gave a 20, that'll be 2 pages that we turn. So it would be Yo Mama and somebody else or whatever. So that's how we're doing with that one. Okay, the segment's ended. You can come in, boss.
I'm so scared now.
The boss is coming.
It always worries me when he rocks up, and then I'm like, I'm going to be in trouble.
Well, actually, you've been really good, so...
You know, now, after the whole debacle with Denmark.
What's up, boss?
I have a request.
Okay.
I want a deep dive.
Okay.
There is a mystery in the LCU, and I want the answers, and it's driving me insane.
Okay.
All the way back in the day, there was a show called Lolcow Dolls.
Yes.
And we had a host of Lolcow Dolls who then disappeared. Then
Yes.
she came back again, and she was like an intern and then disappeared.
Yes.
Then she came back again. She was an intern on Cash and disappeared. Bro,
Yes.
who the hell is Pigtails, and why does she disappear the way she does?
And you want me to investigate this and find out is what you're saying, right?
Yes, and I want it to be a Reapers episode. It makes no sense. This last time that she disappeared, she was uploading to her YouTube channel the entire time, like clipping Lolcow Live on a YouTube channel called Lolcow, I don't know, Funny or some shit. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it starts with Lolcow. On her personal channel, she was doing like diss tracks on Denmark and shit, and she was active like almost every single day on that channel, but wasn't in our Discord and was just gone. It makes no fucking sense.
But was oh, okay. But left Discord. All right. I can
Is
do
she
that.
still in the Discord?
Dude, apparently she said on Chubby last night that Tina gave her father a heart attack.
She said it in a comment. She had put that in a comment under somebody's live stream that her dad was watching Tina and he was yelling and he had a heart attack and she had to help her dad.
Bro, I don't believe any of these stories.
Yeah.
There has to be more to it. There's got to be something. Is it not maybe swapping boyfriends, and every time she gets a boyfriend, the guy's like, no, I don't want you online?
I
Bro.
mean,
She comes across like she's a cop.
I thought she was an industry plant. And, you know, she's really into wrestling, so she's into that kayfabe shit, too.
Yeah. She was on Chubby last night and they checked for track marks because my number one theory was that she was a druggie going on benders.
Right. Yeah,
But,
That makes sense.
I don't know, bro. I have no idea because I remember him coming into, or I remember the dad coming into the rewind chat and something about she had, like the last time she had left, not last time for that, it was she passed out or something, or I don't know. There's always a story about her leaving.
Bro, it's so like, I'm sorry, like there's a lie, like something is happening that we don't know.
No, I agree. I 100% agree with you. I think there's something that's not being told. 100%.
Yeah, there's no way your life could be so chaotic that every 2 days after you've joined the LCU, something happens.
No, she'll be here for a week and then be gone for 2 weeks, and then she'll come back for a week and be gone for 2 weeks, and then she'll be like, actually, I need a timeline just because that might even be wrong. We need to lay out like an entire timeline. When she was here, when she was active, what was her role, how long she was gone, when did she reappear, what did she say coming back every time? Like, we need a whole timeline.
All right, so one of my people is on vacation for a week, but I have one other and I'll have her start looking into it.
Chat, do you know what I'm saying? Like we need to get to the bottom of this. We have to know.
Yeah, like Total Control said she had mentioned a very controlling boyfriend before. I think that's the reason why she left Dolls.
That was the first time.
Right.
And then the second time it had something to do with the sister. And then this time, what was the excuse?
The dad
The
and
dad
heart
had a
attack.
attack.
Yeah.
Dad had a heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, dude, I just don't buy. No, dude. Like, I'm telling you, when you find her YouTube channel, and the way to find it is, Denmark reacted to her diss track on him. All right.
Okay.
So whatever YouTube channel that is, I looked at that channel. I was like, damn, this thing's been posting the entire time, every single day since she was missing, with the dad having a heart attack. So like, what? This makes no sense.
And the video was named Denmark Reacted.
No, Denmark diss track.
Okay,
She made a
Denmark diss track. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's the video name. All right.
Let me just find the channel.
Let me see if I can look it up too. Hold on. Let's do it in real time, Keem.
I know how to find it, actually. I think she told me about it in DMs.
I know she posted it in the Discord at one point. Diss track. Okay, hold on.
I'll find it.
All right. And while you're looking for it, I'm looking for it too. Track Lil Cow. All right, did my newest host, Lil Cow Cash. Do. At least he's still going.
Hold on. No. Be quiet.
Whoever finds it first. And you think it was
Okay.
called Lil Cow what?
So she sent me a DM about coming back on September 25th.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And she sent me a Bible verse with like no periods. Like it's so long that I didn't read it, and
Yeah.
I'm still not going to read it. All
It
right.
says it's Pigtails 25 HIV diss track.
Oh, wait, what's it called?
HIV diss track.
HIV diss track.
And then the DM I have before September 25th is June 19th. Like, so that is how far.
Can
Like,
you
she was
DM
gone
me
for
the link?
months.
Luna,
Luna.
can you DM me
Yes,
the
I'm
link?
doing that now.
All right, thank you.
It's going to be timestamped.
Okay. Let's go.
Lolcow bangers.
Oh, Jada just sent it to me. Lil Cow Bangers. Yeah.
Okay, now if you look at that, the thing was like has been active. It's like clipping live. It's like it makes no sense.
All right, let's look at Lil Cow Bangers. Let's look at it.
Yeah,
We're
what I
we're
sent you was the
investigating.
link in cache where it's got his, where he's reacting to it.
All right, here we go. Let's look at Lil Cow Bangers. All right, let's go videos because she wasn't going live on there. Yeah, 1 day ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. When did she pop back up?
See, it's like every
5.
single day.
Look, and she was like posting them up like
This-
multiple
yeah,
in a day.
But here's the thing: go to Shorts because
Okay.
Shorts even have a longer series of like every single day. I think.
Yeah, there's the HIV diss track, top row. Second from the last.
Look at Shorts. You got multiple shorts of like Scooter doing the IRL. It's like every single day there's a short.
Yeah, there is. What the hell?
I'm so confused. Like, how is she so active on this damn YouTube channel, but then gone from the Discord because of the dad having a heart attack? Like, it doesn't make sense. None of this
it
makes sense. We need we have to have an investigation. We have to get to the bottom of this. Who is she?
Okay,
Why
and-
is she here?
And here's the thing. I don't think she's an op for the simple fact this isn't a detractor channel. You know what I mean?
I'm not saying it is.
Oh, no, I'm
saying
just
it's
working
a
it out.
mystery.
Yeah, it is.
It's a mystery.
It's very
It
much a
makes-
mystery. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess I will look into it for you.
And there's no sense of asking her about it because, like, bro, she's like the most unauthentic person ever. Like, every time she talks, it's like an act. Like,
Look, she even has a sweatshirt with pigtails painted on the back of it. with the two bro.
And,
And by the way,
so weird.
Pigtails is the name that I gave her,
Yeah.
right?
I was just about to say that. That's the nickname
Because she used to have some other name, and I don't remember what the other name was. So we might have to go even farther back to get her original name. And then remember the first time she like called in, if you remember correctly, she wasn't on her account. It was a family member's account. She kept saying,
Yeah.
"Oh,
Her
I'm on
uncle.
my family member's account."
Her uncle. Yep. That's her uncle, and that account, now this I can tell you because I did kind of look into it a little bit. That account is connected to a YouTube channel that shows wrestling shit.
Bro, I'm
Like
so
you see her in the
That's-
ring.
That's suspicious.
Training. Yeah, she's into wrestling. They're really into the wrestling and kayfabe shit. Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything about the wrestling and kayfabe side, so that is new territory for me.
Yep.
I'm so confused. I want to know what the hell's going on, bro. Anyhow, I'll look forward to that deep dive.
Hey, can I ask you something before you leave?
Yeah.
Okay. So Nerd says something about what you want to do with B circuit and A circuit. Can you explain? Because I kind of got it, but kind of didn't.
I think November 1st, A circuit would be probably Nuts, Queens, Live, Bus, Rewind, and Cash. And everyone else would be on B.
Okay. So the 24-hour circuit is going to be the B circuit.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the A circuit is going to be the solidified, like, this show doesn't even need a redirect, right?
Okay.
So,
All
yeah,
right.
that's my plan. So, starting November 1st, and I think this will probably launch like season 2 of Locale Universe. We're probably going to launch season 2.
Well, I mean, with a big change like that, that actually makes sense, to be
Yeah.
honest. So, all right.
Yeah.
Are you changing any
kinda feels
times
like we're having a
around?
season six.
As far as B circuit goes, I'm not in control of that timeline. That would be like probably left to like maybe Mike or something to set up that schedule. I don't know. I'm not going to be in charge of the schedule on B circuit. Actually, I take that back. I won't be in charge at all. You know who will? The locale president, whoever it is.
Here we go.
Bro.
What?
Okay.
Chaos.
Sounds good.
Absolute chaos.
Sounds great.
What? But no, you can't leave the entire chat on bro. Like, explain.
I don't want to work for Billy or Yo Mama.
Well, I mean, if they got elected by the entire LCU.
Bro. Yes. You know what? It deserves this.
That's crazy.
Yes. 100%.
Well, I mean, obviously, I'm still gonna be running stuff, right? But I need someone to help me run stuff. Someone take some of the decisions off my plate. It's exhausting making every little decision.
I guess so. I guess it is.
I want to focus on A circuit and get A like absolutely perfect and great. And I want someone else to focus on B circuit and get that great. And when shows like show that like they have a very, very strong, good fan base, then we'll move them over to A, I think that's the best way to build a 100% complete, perfect circuit that starts pulling insane viewers. I think we got to just strip A circuit down to the shows that literally don't need a redirect,
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's my plan. Hopefully
Yo,
it all
look, Billy's
works
in the
out.
chat already going, Xylee getting an ass time slot. Bro, I'm already at 4 a.m. where people hate that fucking time slot. I'm fine. Just saying. So.
Well, I'm sure
feel
there's
if it's your
not
mom,
going to
I've
be
got a
anyone
lot of
trying to
aspects
take
to
your
do.
time slot.
Yeah,
away
exactly.
From you, Skylar.
No, it's not that. I didn't know if you were going to change. Listen, here's my thing. I'll go wherever people want me to go. I'm not going to bitch about a fucking time slot. That's the one thing I won't do. So if somebody comes up to me and goes, Xylee, you're going to go 10 a.m. Xylee, you're going to go. I do not care.
I mean, it's pretty stupid that people bitch about time slots point blank period at all.
Yeah.
Because you are beating shows that are on way better time slots.
Exactly.
Like it's just so dumb. Like the time slot is not the issue. It's never going to be the issue.
100%. I get a from Nerds, I get a redirect of less than 300 and I go up to like 450 500. Sometimes a little over 500. So I mean, yeah, it's not the time slot. 100%.
It's not. And you know, historically, Nerds has always pulled like low viewership. They just do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they make money,
but they make money.
Yeah, they've got that small dedicated fan base that'll get there no matter what.
Yeah.
And that's what helps them.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Time slots shouldn't matter.
Yeah,
If
I
you've
agree.
got the dedicated fan base, it's going to be there.
Absolutely, 100%. So that's why I'm saying if they decide to change me to a different time slot, I'm not going to bitch because I'm in the time slot that people go there and they literally bitch about it.
Yeah.
Okay, I got an update on Sweet Tea. She just messaged me. The infection is greatly reduced, and she might get released today or tomorrow.
Oh, good. Yay. That makes me happy.
Yay, thank
Good.
goodness.
I told her that we're all praying for her, so.
Absolutely.
Yes.
100%.
All right, so
100%.
we got some good news on that.
Yeah.
All right, but that's all. So,
Okay. I'll
see you
look
guys.
into it.
Cool.
Have a good day.
Oh,
Yep.
it's gonna
I
be
fucking
fun.
X'd out of the wrong thing.
Oh, man. That's crazy. Hold on. Let me subscribe and bam, have all
Well,
that.
at least Sweet Tea's doing a lot better.
Yes, I'm happy to hear that, honestly.
Yes, we needed that news. I think the whole LCU has been in a bit of a worried state since hearing she has to go to the hospital.
But I don't want to. By the way, I love your name, but I don't want to. That should have been my name, and I should have named my channel, but I don't want to. That would have been fucking perfect, actually. Hi, Xylee. I love watching you on Reapers. I hope you're doing well. I am. And you know what you got? You got a page turned. So let's go over to that.
The next monster.
The next
I'm
monster.
excited for this.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna let y'all guess for a little bit. Who do you think Yo Mama is? Think of monsters.
I don't know. For some reason I'm thinking like a scarecrow kind of monster, but I don't know which movie reference monster that would work in. I don't know. He just reminds me of a scarecrow. Sorry.
I love you. You're funny. Okay. Cool Breeze said Candyman. All right, Pennywise.
Candyman could work.
Can't be Pennywise because Pennywise was already what do you call it? Billy the Fridge was Pennywise. So, all right, let's see. Dun dun dun.
Nosferatu. Oh, brilliant.
I mean, he does suck the life force out of you when you hear him talk. That is true.
I should have said Dementor from Harry Potter.
Actually, that would have been fucking perfect. A fucking Dementor. Oh my god, that
There
would
we
have been.
go. That's what your mama should have been, a Dementor from Harry Potter.
100%. It's Yo. Somebody said it's Yo for us too. That was Billy. Okay, so the next one is going to be Angie Uploaded. And it's $10 to turn a page. So there we go. Billy just called him Wackula. Horrible. All right, so let's start this presidential debate.
Yes, get into the serious topics.
Now that I know it's actually serious because whoever wins this shit's gonna be my fucking boss. I don't want either one of Billy, I love you, but I don't want you as my boss, bro.
I'll be honest, I don't want either of them.
True.
I voted Rastov in the beginning, Where is that? But now, obviously, he's an intern on Aussie, so.
True. Of course, Tommy. Greek Girl said, of course, Tommy. Tommy wants to join. Tommy can jump up in here if he wants. You want to jump in here real quick, Tommy? If that's actually Tommy, where's Tommy? I don't see him.
It would be great if Tommy jumps up because I want to jump into the 420 stream that they do later.
Oh, they're doing a 420 stream?
Yep. I want to call out Buff and challenge him to a smoke-off.
Oh, you're a smoker?
Yes.
I'm so not a smoker because I'm one of those that I get real paranoid. How do I join? I'm in, Tommy, I'm in,
Studio A.
Yeah, we're in Studio A. Wait, nope, I'm in DMs. Hold on.
Billy says he's sending both of us to the P circuit.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Billy.
Wait, what the fuck?
Ladies and gentlemen, today.
Pause, motherfucker. Yeah, we're in Studio A, Tommy. If you wanted to hop in. If that's really you. Yeah, check the chat.
Ricky says it could be a fake one.
Let me go look. Let me see if it's a fake one. And go to channel. Yep, that's a fake one.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Would have been fun to have Tommy come
yeah.
up.
Yeah, it says it's Tommy PTSD. Yeah, it's a fake one. That's a fake Tommy. Bye. Don't do fake accounts.
There we go. Gone.
All right.
That's the easiest way to check.
Yep, pretty much.
Just check the channel.
All right, listen, from now on, mods, if somebody's in the chat saying they want to join and they say they're a host, check their channel to see if it's really them. There we go. Because I expect y'all to check the channel. All right. It's okay. Don't worry about it, Greek Girl. You know what to do next time. All right, here we go. Let's, Boogie says his shit. We don't care what Boogie says. We don't care about Boogie. I mean, I love Boogie. Don't get me wrong. He's a pain in the ass, but...
We're here for the debate.
Yes.
Not Boogie's entire speech.
Yes. Okay, so Josh had a fit at 1.5. Are you okay at 1.5?
I was rewatching Reapers at 2 times speed this morning.
Let's go! You are my girl! That's it! We are meant to be, bitch. We are meant to be.
It's the only way I can catch up is 1.5 to 2 times
Yes!
speed on most things.
Oh my god, I love you. You are like my sister from another mister. I love you. All right, let's get this started.
Have you watched? All right, so let's get into the rules for the debate. We want a clean, orderly debate, so don't talk over each other too much. Make sure you both get to answer the questions. Now, for the chat, if you guys donate, I will read out the questions to either both candidates or one if it's for them specifically. Now, I want to start off and give you each about 1-2 minutes to give opening statements. Yo, Mama, why don't you go ahead and go first since you are here first?
I just want to start off by saying to the people in the LCU and the audience and everybody out there, make me your president, and I guarantee I will clean this mess up. You obviously with see Billy the Fridge, he's obviously shaking, he's upset. He's lost his second host within a month. I mean, obviously he's not up for it. But this guy right here, Yo Mama, I've dealt with Karens. I've dealt with the people that didn't want to do what they wanted to do.
You are a Karen.
He is. He complains about everything.
Yes!
So
Thank you!
He complains about everything. He complains about the B circuit being the B circuit and not what he wants to be. He complains about who should be on live. He complains about Nightmare. He complains about everything.
He complains about Rastov Billy's. You know how in the commentary community everybody was going Hassan, Destiny, Ethan, Hassan, Destiny,
Yes,
Ethan. Okay,
yes.
with Yo Mama, it's Rastov, Billy, Xylee, Rastov, Billy, Xylee, Rastov, Billy, Xylee. Every day.
Yes, but that's because he comes from a world where it's ALR or fucking Foodie Booty the entire time.
Yep.
He's used to the
Exactly.
repetition of the same 2 or 3 people.
Exactly.
And I succeeded. And I will be your next president. Thank you very much. Go ahead.
All right, Billy.
There's a time in every great nation's history where history is made. You can make history by voting Burlap Obama as your LCU president, the first whack president of the LCU, or you can go with the real choice. William Frigidaire Jefferson Jr., the real king of the LCU. President, king, same thing, got crowns. Obama, you know about that. Do you have any crowns? Shout out to my crowns. We swig for the pigs and we crown the crowns. Shout out to my crowns.
I'm glad you mentioned that because we were supposed to be drinking after each question. Now, Yo Mama, you had something. Are you able to do that?
No, I have some responsibilities I have to take care of now. I'm not a man of his power that can honestly, after this go driving. But I mean, some people can do that and some people can't. I'm just saying. What do you think about that, Xylee?
Whoop whoop, all over that ass too fat. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop.
Can I just, Yo Mama taking the stab at the driving thing again and again and again. Sir, the horse is dead now.
Yeah.
Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Okay, we are now in a Wendy's parking lot. Time to chill.
Oh, okay. So Split Fry says, Yo Mama is keeping people accountable. Well, you know what? As soon as he starts keeping his hypocrisy accountable, then I will worry about him keeping other people accountable. Once he gets his hypocrisy in check, then I'll listen to what he has to say. Just saying. And this whole Crypt Keeper thing, bro, they called me that way before I joined the LCU. I'm so hardened with this that I fucking laugh at it every time you motherfuckers bring it up like it's funny and like it's not played out. I'm just saying.
It's an overdone joke. It's an overdone joke.
I've been hearing that for years.
Yeah, congrats. Xylee is no longer a 16-year-old.
Yeah, I know.
Woo-hoo.
Go figure.
Who knew? Who knew?
Xylee's okay with it.
Ridiculous.
Okay. Thank you, Xylee, for coming in. Go ahead.
Hey, put a little cardinal hat on that thing. It looked kind of like you.
All right, so why don't we go ahead and get into it? With the very first question, we're going to start at basic. What would the first 30 days of your presidency look like? Billy, you go ahead and answer first.
First 30 days of my presidency, we're going to have leadership divided. A team, B team. The circuits are there. I'm going to make sure everybody in their circuit knows their position, knows their play, knows their power, and where they can thrive. Because when the hosts thrive, the audience thrive. There's a lot of hosts here who think they're running with Keemstar's talent, and that's just not the truth.
True.
Everybody is at their own level. I'm going to sit down and point by point find out where that level is so they can reach for the stars and maybe grab a little bit of Stardust. Because right now, a lot of these people is just out of reach. I'm bringing stardom to the LCU. I'm going to find out exactly where their stars will shine.
He is 100% correct.
I like that because it reminds me of the whole judging a fish on how its ability to climb a tree. I love that idea. He wants to find what each host does great and put them in that.
Exactly.
Which is what's needed for a better freaking universe.
100%. Here's the thing. All right. First of all, entertainment is subjective. Are there shows in the LCU that I probably will never watch unless something is going down and I'm going there just to get the tea? 100%, because their show is just not my thing.
Nuts.
I'm not saying specific shows, but everybody has their own talent. Me, I'm not the type that I won't do silly shit every day. All right. Now, every once in a while, I'll get a wild hair in my ass and go, yo, I'll put on the Mothman suit for this amount of money and do my MC Hammer, which I do an excellent MC Hammer. Thank you very much. Just saying. Okay. I'll do, and every once in a while, when I poured the milk on me, it was because I had opened up my mouth and Billy checked me going, oh, you said that really? Well, now you got to do it. We're doing a goal. And I ended up doing it, I'll do silly stuff every now and then, but it's not in me to do that every single show.
Yeah, I like to call it embarrassment content, because the more the person gets embarrassed, the better the content is for the audience. It's not always meant for every single show.
Right.
Sometimes certain shows just need a little bit of that podcast vibe. Some shows you can have that, and other shows we talk about what happened in all those shows.
Exactly.
And don't have to do those weird things.
And honestly, this is my strong suit. My strong suit is actually reacting to things, telling a full story, putting it a story happens on this show, but it actually started 2 shows down, and then it actually ended up ending 3 shows up. I'm the one that puts it all together and show you by timeline how that show or how that drama happened and where it ended up. That's my strong suit.
It helps keep it, and it helps keeps it concise for everyone.
Yeah.
Because, not everyone watches where it originates from. They might have only watched 2 or 3 episodes later on a different show of where it's now transpired to. So it helps just putting it all together. It makes me feel better organizing it.
And I'm really good at listening to people's words and going, wait a minute, that's not what you said here. And then go to where they said it originally. People hate that. It's amazing how much people hate that.
I do that to my husband every now and then, and he gets very annoyed with me.
We're wives. We have training. Just saying.
Exactly.
All right, so let's see how Yo Mama answers this.
All right, Yo Mama.
My first 30 days is I'm going to allow Denmark to come to America and allow him to go on a date with Desi. And if whatever happens at that moment in time. But yeah, and I will let Boogie watch. Boogie will serve his ultimate punishment, which was not enough that he only was gone for like 3 days and then he came back. Well, he wasn't ever really gone from Locale Live. So I would really give him a real punishment, not the fake one that he's received. And also I will be suspending Keemstar for 3 days from the LCU for his lack of leadership and allowing him to step down and create this debacle we call Locale Live today. So I will bring back the greatness, and I will be filling in this chair with Tommy C on Locale Live. Go ahead.
Well, that's actually a good point.
All right, what do you think about that?
He's not going to be able to fill it in with Tommy C. Tommy C's already said he doesn't like the time slot.
It's too late for him. He's in Germany, yeah.
Exactly, and Germany is an hour behind me. So that's literally going to be 11 o'clock at night for him. Tommy C's got kids. That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So immediately you've got your mama doing the typical politician thing going, I'm going to promise this and deliver this.
Now, I do like the Keemstar 3-day suspension thing, and I'm going to tell you why.
Yes.
The motherfucker needs a goddamn break. Even when he goes on break, he doesn't take a break.
Yes, I'm just worried about the Keemstar suspension thing.
Why?
Every single time Keemstar has taken a break from Discord, everything's gone to shit.
Every time. Every time.
Every single time. It's like you trying to take a nap and the B Circuit losing their minds. Every single time Keemstar has logged out of Discord, put the laptop away, put the phone on silent, and stepped away, everything burns down. It's an entire nightmare. It's a dumpster fire on top of everything.
But this time, not only will he have a president to work things out, but he will also have community managers work things out. So the team is actually bigger that can actually work the problems out that he won't be able to because he will be suspended.
That's true. So to see how that works will be very interesting as well. I'm excited for the chaos for when he is suspended. I'm excited for the chaos.
Chaos will happen. Glock Shadow says, October 18th to the 25th, I realize Yo Mama is a clown. Glock Shadows, you're not wrong, actually. All right, let's go.
Because obviously Locale Live is in a very precarious situation right now with Rastov and me and Boogie, obviously. What would your guys' vision for Locale Live be going forward? So, Yo Mama, you mentioned Tommy C. What was your dream cast of Locale Live, realistically?
Tommy C, Boogie, and if I cannot get Wings, I will put Denmark in this spot. I'll put those big three there, see how they function. I just think that these two, Denmark with his craziness, Tommy C with his wrangling, and Boogie with his IRLs, I think that's a match made in heaven, and that's what I would go with. If I had to choose within the LCU, those would be the three that I would have go live and do live. Go ahead.
I do not agree. I think it should be, if I had my dream team of people we have right now, it would be Tommy C, Boogie, and Billy.
If time zone didn't affect Tommy C.
Right, yes. Of course.
But taking into account Tommy C, I would probably have Billy, Boogie, and Rastov.
You know what they could do? They could move Locale Live to 4 p.m. and have Queens go at 6. Because Tommy can go live at 4, because that's when he goes live on his channel.
Ooh, but would that not then interrupt what he does on his channel?
Oh, I mean, maybe he can just swap it over, like switch it, switch it out or whatever, or maybe go earlier on SFTP or something, But I mean, that could be a thing.
It could be. Just move the time. I mean, every other show's had a time slot change.
So
just
and it's only 2 hours. So the people who normally watch Queens at 4, it's only a 2-hour thing. So they could watch them at 6.
Exactly. And it would help me because then I would have something to watch before I go to bed that isn't just B Circuit related.
There you go.
'Cause I can't fall asleep to Queens.
Yeah.
I can't. There's too much excitement and chaos and it's not a fall asleep show.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been catching myself watching B Circuit more than A Circuit lately.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Yeah, B Circuit's been doing well.
And with B Circuit, I find it kind of like how when the LCU first started and we were hopping on each other's shows and You know, it's that funness that we had back in the day where I would jump on Queens, they would jump on Rewind. Aussie started, me and Billy were always going up on Aussie.
Yes.
I'm seeing that on the B circuit, and that's fun to me. The A circuit,
it's
let's
a
be
community.
honest, the A circuit lost that. Now on the A circuit, it became, no, I'm not hopping on that show because I have a problem because I'm going to save it for my show. That's content for my show. I'm not giving them the content. Where B circuit is like, what? I'm here now. What? You know? And it's just, A circuit lost that. And honestly, like you just said, by losing that, they lost the community part.
Yeah, it's the community part. It's the ability to jump on each other's shows and raise each other up. It's what helped the universe grow. And now, thankfully, Keem is implementing Peace Day, which was totally 100% his idea.
What 100% his idea, as it was being said on a live
100%.
stream.
Yes.
Well, okay. First of all, I didn't even realize we had a Peace Day the first time around. I was just like Billy and going, there was a Peace Day? When the fuck was there a Peace Day? And two, how peaceful is that day going to be when we start the circuit off at 4 a.m.?
Yeah, and we're going to be judging everyone. So listen, there's not going to be much peace, but I'll try and bring it. I've got to wear something Halloween-wise on Monday anyway.
But I'm like an agent of chaos. That's like against my religion. Just saying.
I understand that. I will help bring some of the peace.
Okay, all right. Well, you just
Some of
hold
the
me
peace.
accountable.
I'll be the chaotic neutral we need.
Yeah. But I mean, seriously, that was the thing when I think I said it before I left Rewind, like how it wasn't fun, or maybe it was behind the scenes. Either way, I did say it. I just can't remember if I said it publicly or privately. But it became not fun to fight with anybody anymore. Just the fun stopped. There was no like cross promotion of shows just by going up to a show and talking shit, and it's just it wasn't fun anymore. And I feel like I'm finding the fun again, but with B circuit.
Yes. Yeah, because B circuit, we don't take it seriously. We don't know each other on a deep enough level to take anything we say seriously, unless you're Glammy and Wonder Woman at this point.
And another person I think that's bringing it fun again is Denmark.
Oh, yes.
I think he's making it fun again, too. Because Denmark can talk all types of shit to me, and all I do is fucking laugh. And I laugh because it's funny what he's saying, and I know he's not saying it to be hurtful. He's genuinely just being funny. You know?
Yes.
And I love that kid for that.
On me. He's growing on me slowly. He's growing on me. I think it's the twin thing, because like I can't deal with the word twin.
What's wrong, twin? What's wrong, twin?
I have twins in my family. And if they ever had to hear Denmark say that, I would have this be the only thing I hear at family reunions.
Oh, God.
No.
Like, no, thank you. All right, let's see what Billy has to say.
Billy?
You know, there's a lot of talent outside of the LCU that could stack up to Boogie here on Lockout Live. Within the LCU, I mean, come on. There's 24 shows. We can't be looking within the LCU to pack Lockout Live. We have to go outside. We have to fill each show individually. We're looking at a 24-hour mark in the LCU. We already got one 24-hour loop running, and there's 21 shows currently.
There are a lot of
If
shows.
we keep looking inside, we're going to eat ourselves from within. There's going to be a great talent search here in the LCU. There's guys like Airsoft Fatty out there. There's talent out there that talk about the LCU, want to be inside. Find them inside.
Dad was literally talking about it in the Discord about he would do a B circuit show.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think Dad coming back would be fun.
I had so much fun when I was
back would be fun.
I missed doing a show with Dad. That was so fun doing a show with him. It was pure fun doing it.
No, you guys looked like you had so much fun, and it was such an interesting way that you did, because you introduced him to everyone as you went on, and we got to figure out his reaction to who Becky was and who all these little characters are. And it was absolutely brilliant. I loved his reaction to most of it, because he seems like such a wholesome person.
He
For someone
is.
who's got that person's signature tattooed on him.
Yeah, true.
What's her name?
Belle Delphine.
Belle Delphine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's such a wholesome person to have that as a tattoo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's crazy. He is.
Yo, Mama, you want to respond? Looks like you did.
I appreciate Billy's word salad, where we didn't get absolutely nothing from that. I didn't understand that for 1 second. But I would say that if you wanted to look outside, I mean, there's plenty of people that you could look outside to. I mean, one of my suggestions was wings to go on with Sweet Tea on bus. But are those people that want to come? I mean, because first we have to build within to get people to come from outside. If the inside is crumbling and is a disaster, nobody from the outside wants to come in. So you have to build within, and you put the right people in the right places, and we build this ship, and we get the Titanic back out there on the water. I guarantee people would be knocking on our doors to come in instead of approaching them. Go ahead.
My opponent will tell you the LCU is crumbling. I'm sorry, why are you focusing on the crumble when you should be focusing on the cookie? It is unprecedented growth. New shows, new faces. The problem is the lack of direction, and you, sir, are supposed to be here to direct, but you would rather point towards the flaws. We should point towards what is good and find out what could be great. You're looking in the wrong direction because you are the wrong direction for the Lockout universe.
I love it when Billy gets on his bullshit pedestal and he talks his bullshit words. Like, sometimes it's so fucking entertaining. He was like, why worry about the crumble when you should be worried about the cookie? When he does his hands.
Yeah, but it doesn't surprise me that he's worried about the cookie and not the crumble. It's the cookie.
It's the cookie. Mary with the 10 gifted. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Mary.
Mary.
Thank you. Mary, you are awesome. Mary supports so many shows in this universe. I truly appreciate her. Thank you so much, Mary. It's very nice of you.
So that's actually interesting because I kind of want to get your guys' opinions on the B circuit, because it seems like Billy's really focused on wanting to bring in new talent and stuff like that. And Yo Mama, you seem more focused on wanting to build the current talent, move people around, make the LCU great again from within. Yo Mama, you go ahead and answer first.
I want to say this with the B circuit. I want competition. You know, that's what the LCU is lacking, a lot of competition, because a lot of these fucks are lazy right now. What I would do with the B circuit and the A circuit, if we got rewind, why we have 2 rewinds going at different times? We all know that Reaper is rewind, and we got a rewind. Matter of fact, why don't we put fucking Zeitly and Reaper on the B circuit and Rewind be on the A circuit, and let them both go at the same time, where they can honestly compete with each other instead of doing these little pity pats and acting like they're all friendly, but inside they're really hurt about it. I want both of them to compete. I want 2 rewinds going at the same time, so the people have a choice on which one they want to watch, and both sides would compete with each other to do better, and that's what we need. But go ahead.
All right, I'll answer that, motherfucker. Do you know how many people that watch me that are in Australia, South Africa, etc., that is asleep or going to bed during Rewind because it is not in their time zone, and they watch me at 4 o'clock? That's why when I get a redirect from the whoever the 2 a.m. show is, I actually grow farther than what that redirect was. So they literally call me like the 4 a.m. Rewind. Because they don't get to see what happened on Rewind because their asses are asleep.
Exactly. And it's also, it's a 2-hour show covering, what, 6 hours?
Yes.
In total?
Yes. Rewind doesn't have enough time to show the clips that I show.
You need a second one that goes through the rest of the stuff. Or goes in depth into certain things.
Yes. Like, okay, with Rewind, they really can't pick and choose. They have to go through a lot of different stories. I get to pick and choose. So I'll take the big story of the day, and instead of showing 1 or 2 small clips, I give you the full story. Where I can do that.
A lot better.
Yes, because the people who were asleep when shit was going down, they can walk away from my show and see the entire story. Now, something else Yo Mama said. And I went up on Rewind last night. Motherfucker, stop trying to get us to fight, because it's not gonna fucking happen. Billy and I had our problems, but I still love that motherfucker like he's my little brother, okay? And I still will fight anyone over Billy the motherfucking Fridge. And don't try to get me and Zay fighting, because all she had to do was ask me, not even finish the full fucking second of going up there and helping her when Billy couldn't be there. I said yes before she even finished the fucking sentence. Okay? That's how tight we are. Stop trying to get us to fight. It ain't gonna happen. Stop trying to make fetch happen, bitch.
No, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. And the thing is, you and Zay have got such a really good relationship that when it came to putting Zay onto Rewind and having Billy step off, the only other persons who kind of fill in the spot would be you. You guys are brilliant together. You work well together. You both have this standing in Rewind now. Like, it's Yo Mama tries to cause drama where drama does not need to be.
Exactly.
This is why he's the king of chaos in my eyes.
Yes. And do I think now, don't get me wrong, even though he irritates the fuck out of me, do we need somebody like that? Yes.
Yes.
Where there's good, you always got to have bad. You know what I mean? So he is Yo Mama, and his type of commentary and his type of entertainment, it is needed within the universe, because quite simply, we are not full of unicorns, puppies, and rainbows. We're not.
Yes.
So we need that.
No, we need it. We need his pushback. We need his like stabs and his unique take on things, because he doesn't just do things like as a yes man. He doesn't just do things as a no man. He's got like a middle ground kind of take where it's like the third party in the battlefield that you weren't expecting.
Yes, 100%. 100%, because I can tell you now, Yo Mama's had takes that I 100% agreed with. He doesn't have bad takes all the time. He really doesn't. But for some reason, he really wants us to fucking fight. And I'm not going to. I'm sorry. I'm going to have Billy's back. You know, now if Billy did something completely wrong, I've been, what's the word? When you not get on somebody, but when you disagree, I disagree with Billy on shit. I've been up on Reaper going, Billy, I don't agree with you there. You know, I don't have a problem with that.
You would be a yes man if you didn't disagree with him on stuff.
Exactly.
And we're not looking for yes men in the universe. We're looking for people with personality and the ability to argue without it causing absolute chaos.
Exactly. And I don't expect Billy or Zay to always agree with me either. I don't expect to agree with Rastov all the time. And I don't. Believe me. Me and Rastov actually disagree on a lot. But it doesn't mean we're going to fight just because you disagree.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no. Exactly.
Billy?
Competition. We need competition. We're competing with ourselves. We have to build so strong that we can actually deliver 24 hours of entertainment, no questions asked. When you start beating at people as they're building, they're never going to get up on their own 2 feet. The competition should be within yourself. It should be within the audience. If you have to go attack another audience to build your audience, how do you know where you started, where you came from? Yo, Mama, you've been doing this for a long time. So have I. A lot of us have. But a lot of these people are brand new. And you're looking at it with an old man's attitude. You got to look at young Denmark. He's a sensation. We have to find what makes everybody else in the LCU a sensation so they can be as confident and outgoing as the OGs or the rising young stars. There's some people that are lost. And when they're lost, our audience loses.
Now, this next question comes from Nom Nom, who says, how will you handle hosts doing what they want and don't focus on content, like Nightmares IRL next stream? And Yo, Mom, I'll let you answer that one first.
What I would do, and this is what I want to do as president of the LCU, I will hold these shows to an hour. Listen to me. I would hold these shows to an hour. And if they're giving good, and if they're giving that content, and people are up in arms about how great it's going, I give them that second hour. You got to, instead of just giving 2 hours, you got to earn that second hour, which would put all these people, which would put everybody and every host in every show trying to do a great show every day. Instead of giving these buddy weak ass shows, if you're giving us a weak show, the audience will say, no, we want the others, we want you to redirect to something else, and let's see what they do. So I'm giving every show only an hour. But if you're cooking and you're doing good work, then you earn that second fucking hour. And then people are, yes, you're doing your job. And now that'll give incentive to every show to want to do better and to have a great show so they can earn that second hour. Go ahead.
Can we talk about how that makes no goddamn sense? Because
yes, because then you're gonna have to have 24 shows and then slide shows in and out, or you're gonna have your 12 shows and gaps where they're not going to be shows because then someone's going to have to stream for 3 hours. Does his math?
No, it doesn't. And the simple fact, okay, so a show will have to start early if they're not doing their show. What about people who actually have real jobs?
Yes.
What if they're not available? What if they're not available because like an hour before their show starts, they're literally just walking in the door from their job? Yeah. Like it makes no goddamn sense.
No, it does. That's not going to help anything. And it's going to put the hosts under so much stress and pressure that you're going to have a revolving door of hosts if you do that.
Exactly. And can you imagine trying to do rewind in an hour when in fact rewind should at least be 3 or 4?
Yes, I still stand behind it should be 3 or 4 hours. With everything, it should be 3 or 4 hours because you've got to have at least an hour and 45 minutes of covering whatever's happened on the A circuit, and you've got to have a minimum of like 2 hours of what's going on the B circuit with all the drama right now. Mm-hmm. So rewind should be the only show that's at 4 hours.
Yeah,
The race can be at 2 hours.
we always said that.
Yes, put restrictions on people when they should be growing. You're trying to cut people off. You're trying to fire people. You're trying to destroy. The code word is crumble with your choices here in the LCU. You want to crumble. Well, I want to build. These people don't need to be brought down to an hour. They just need to be shown how to fill that hour, that 2 hour. And a lot of these people just need a little help and direction from somebody who might know better. I'm worried, Obama, that you don't know better.
I want to respond to that for a second. I want to say this. I don't want to waste people's time with the second hour if the first hour is trash. Billy wants to hold people. He wants to hold these content creators' hands that are getting fucking paid. Once you get a paycheck and you get paid and you're paid to be here and the audience pays you, they give you their time and they give you their money, you should put on a great show. And if you're not doing your fucking job, I shouldn't be holding your hand and babying you to do it. You should have the incentive to do it. You should earn that second hour. It's not just given to you again. And that's what I would do if I'm president. All these shows only get an hour. Second hour is earned. Thank you.
Systematically, it does not work. The math ain't mathing.
Not mathing.
Yeah, no, 100%.
You know, we've got girl math. He's got your mama math.
True. He does. You're not lying.
Your mama math.
That makes absolutely no sense. Now, do I agree? I agree with the sentiment that some of these shows need to learn how to fill their 2 hours more.
Yes.
I agree with that. He's not wrong there, but the whole you get an hour and then the second hour is earned. Remember, we work off of a redirect. And again, people have jobs, people have children, people have real lives that maybe they might not be available to just strike up a stream early. And that fucks with the redirect and the 24-hour cycle, because eventually what's going to happen is you're going to have the gap and there's going to be no redirect.
Yep.
That was
and
the whole
no
point.
viewership to push past.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was the whole point of the 24. Yes.
The bloodline of the LCU is the redirect.
Yes.
That is literally the heartbeat of the LCU.
Yes.
Is redirecting, getting everybody to move. Like,
makes no sense.
His maths makes my head hurt.
You're gonna end up with a gap at that point.
Yeah.
So, just saying.
All right, the next question comes from Vinsec. He asks, as president, will you get rid of Rule 12 and make gooning great again? Also, can we make it so the females in the Discord make the male sandwiches upon request? Billy, go ahead.
Why, Vinseg, are you concerned about eating a male sandwich? What's in a male sandwich?
Well, would you get rid of Rule 12 and make gooning great again, Billy?
You know, gooning's always been great. The Rule 12 is just not to do it publicly. Everybody knows. I'm gonna put a box of donuts in every kitchen and a mermaid in every bathtub. I can do that. Goon as you want, away from the Discord.
Yo, mama?
Again, my opponent loves to sit on the fence and never give a direct answer. He wants to just be a man of no ideas and no creativity. When you ask a direct question, I'm gonna give you a direct answer. When you said your mama's gonna make gooning great again, yes, absolutely. Not outside the Discord, within the fucking LCU. We're gonna get back to goddamn Scooter ass shaking with the pimple and the goddamn hair going all the way down. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I do. It's nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, we're gonna make gooning great again. If Batgirl gonna show a little titty, pop out a little thing, and Tommy C want to be a goddamn pimp, let him be him. Let them be themselves, okay? We are who we are. We are human beings at the end of the day. And I'm not somebody that's going to sit on the fence like my opponent here and never give you a direct answer. I'm going to give you a straight up answer every single time. Go ahead.
Oh, so if gooning is allowed in the Discord, that's not going to be very safe for people.
No, because then you're going to have the same incident that you had with Zay when her stuff leaked.
I'm just saying, and a lot of other things will happen. Yeah. We already had one guy kicked out because he showed his pee-pee in the Discord.
Yeah, no.
I'm just saying. Listen.
We do not want any unsolicited Richard pictures, please.
Yes, exactly. Like, okay, Split Fry says I'm pro-gooning. You know what? You want to goon? Goon on your own time. Do it out of the Discord. We don't need it in the Discord. You want to go for it. Do what you got to do. I don't care what you do in the privacy of your own home, as long as you're not hurting anybody or animals, okay? Do what you want. I don't need to see it, nor do I need to hear about it.
Exactly. It's like gooning is like assholes. Everybody has it. Everybody does it. I'm just going to be offended if you decide to bend over in front of me.
Period. Exactly. You should have ran for president. Absolutely.
Sounds like you don't want to sit on the fence because you'd rather sit on the dildo.
Split Fries.
Scooter's booty shaking? Is that what you? That's what you brought to the office?
I'm sorry. Scooter does have a good booty shake, though. I'm sorry.
He does. I was on panel with him earlier, and he was twerking. I was quite impressed with his form.
I am impressed by Scooter's booty shake. And I asked, I found out on Nerds Today because I hopped on, right? He does practice in the mirror. I was correct.
He does?
He does. I told him, I said, I bet you practice that shit in the mirror. And he was like, yeah. I knew it. Because I'm sorry. His twerk is way too fucking good. And I don't know how he gets his ass to bounce like that. It's like, da-dong, 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 da-dong.
Like proper bongo drums.
Yes!
You don't understand. Like, damn. That's jiggle physics.
That's jiggle physics, 100%.
He liked it. He liked it. Let's a follow-up question for that. Are there any rules that you would add or remove that are currently in place or not in place that you'd like to see in place? Yo, Mama, you go ahead.
The first one, like you said, the Gooner one, definitely remove that. I mean, we're gonna be who we are. We're humans. And what I would replace is, I would definitely replace. Everything right now is pretty good. That's in place. As far as, the Discords are really good. I like the A, B, and C. I didn't like a bunch of studios going on at the same time because it was confusing. Because we got so many shows now. And
Okay, I have to admit, I agreed with him on that. I'm actually glad we did go back to Studio A, B, C, D, E, but they only pop up when like one show is going, second show is going, so then two others will show up. I do like that much better than all the shows, and all the shows had their own studios. I agree with him.
Confusing.
Yeah.
It was very confusing, but like here, now it's like, where are all the VCs?
Yeah.
Like, I know they're there, but now you don't like...
Yeah.
As you can see they're live, you're like, okay, they're live. You just got to jump into the VC underneath because they're going to be there later. Like,
yep. Yeah.
That's the only downside. But I like the fact that it disappears as it goes.
I agree. So yeah, when
that's a fun one.
When he said that, I was like, okay, I do agree with him on that. It was getting confusing, and honestly, it's like I would lose sometimes. And I'm old also, but I would look in the Discord and lose where fucking Reaper was in the Discord for my live on air because I scrolled too far up or I scrolled too far down. So now the studios are right there and I just have to choose one. So he is correct on that.
I would also ask for us to continue to get the same host. I don't like the two to three host rules. I mean, we got hosts now with 2 shows. I want to get that down to only 1 show and bring in somebody. We got so many creative people in the Discord, so many creative people in the chat out there that we haven't found to fulfill those spots. So that's what I would do. I would make a rule that basically I want a 1 host rule for each show. I don't want to see you 3 or 4 times. I'm tired of seeing your face after 8 to 7 hours in one day. No, I want to see new people every day or every other show. I want to just see a new person. So go ahead.
Billy?
New rule. The people in the Discord don't try to become hosts. They try to find the next host. I want to implement a rule where if you bring someone from outside of the universe in here and they get a job, you get a little reward, a little bonus. You get something for searching out and bringing talent here to the LCU. I think a lot of people here, they have dreams of being a big star, but they don't know the work it takes to go into it. And you might watch somebody, you might see somebody out there who your eyes have seen, but they haven't got a lot of eyes, and they're looking for a platform and an opportunity. And you can stand up for your people and bring them here. Rule is, look outside. I want you to be a part of the community growth, not by yourself. I want to give you incentive to help us grow. There's rules that need to be in place for growth, for building.
Okay. Now,
a finder's fee.
Yeah, like a sign-on bonus.
There are
not a sign-on bonus, a finder's bonus.
Yeah, there are so many small streamers out there who already have the equipment, who already know presence. They just haven't been found yet, so they are streaming to like 50 people. They already have the talent. There's so many on fucking YouTube. And these people, watch them who are in the Discord and in our audience. Go find them and bring them here. They already have everything.
I'm stuck in the LCU.
Well, true. You're stuck in the loop. God bless you.
I'm stuck in the loop.
but just go and find them. There's so many small streamers out there that have good talent. They just haven't been seen yet. Because they're buried in the algorithm.
Yeah, or they don't know how to actually name their things to be picked up properly in the algorithm.
That too.
Or they can't tag things correctly, but they're doing it well and they've got it.
Yes, 100%. Let's go find those people. I agree with that because, quite honestly, we've had so many Discord tryouts, and I have to admit, half of them I look and go, "Why are you up there?"
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah,
like,
there's been a few.
yeah, like not
that's
the
like-
last intern one, but the intern tryout before that. Me and somebody.
Before Denmark.
Yeah, before Denmark. No, it was actually
The one
during the Denmark one.
Okay.
We were doing a retard count in the main chat of how many retards we counted. I counted like 13, and the person that I counted with, I think he counted either one below mine or one above mine. But we were doing a retard count, like we were looking at them going, "Why are you even up there? What are you doing?" You know?
No, because it gets difficult. I was lucky to get internship because I think Keem was in a good mood. But I was on my laptop in my bedroom, whereas my studio is all the way out in the garage, so I don't have to worry about like noise. And I actually have lights and stuff.
Yeah.
I was doing terrible on my laptop, shitty little laptop, and I was like, I can do this. Grab a quick ring light.
Hell yeah.
So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be one of the retards up there.
To be fair, I don't think I counted you as one. Just saying.
Yay, thank you. Yay.
Emma Jam asked, "Yo, Mama, does that mean this show is over at 7 because this is boring?" And I actually want to expand on that a little bit more, because it seems like Yo Mama, Keem put an announcement up in the like a few days ago about 90-minute shows. Now, Billy, it seems like you like the 2-hour shows. Yo Mama, you want to go to 1-hour shows. So, Yo Mama, what's your take on that? Like, you want to go to 1-hour shows? You think that's the best way going forward?
Again, like I said, I want 1-hour shows. I think if you perform and you're cracking and you're cooking in an hour, and your audience wants you to continue to go on, we will let you keep going on. But if it seems like you're just looking at your time, just waiting, you've seen that a lot. You've seen guys just chilling in the hour and 20 minutes, and they're just like, damn, when this shit is over, I'm just basically just doing nothing. You're off, just like he did with Bus yesterday, which I appreciated. That Keemstar came up there, saw a show that was just a disaster, and he said, rewind, go live now, and hurry up and redirect to rewind, because this cannot go on for too much longer. I want that done, not just with Bus, but I want that done with everybody. If you're not putting on a show, get ready to redirect to the next one.
And Yo Mama, that's how I ended up on Primetime. Yo Mama was in the Discord, and of course he didn't at me like he doesn't, right? He just types my name.
Yeah.
And I guess he thinks I'm not gonna see it. Yo Mama's like, who put Reapers on Primetime? Keemstar did. He saw me and Josh. He liked what me and Josh were doing, and he put me and Josh doing Reapers on Primetime. That's how that happened.
Exactly.
Bro.
Yo Mama's got a very narrow vision of what should be and shouldn't be on the LCU. Very narrow.
Very narrow.
All right, Billy?
Although I will say this, he did give me a compliment.
He did?
Yes, he did.
No wonder it's cold today.
And I have that clip saved, all right, where he was like, I gotta admit, Reaper's good.
Ooh. I'd have that as my alarm, my ringtone.
I'm thinking about making it.
That's crazy.
On the board.
Ooh. Yes.
So every time he talks shit about me, I just play that to remind him what he said.
Exactly.
The man's not wrong. There are too many people that don't use their time well in the LCU. And does that tell me you just give them shorter amount of time? Or do you find out why they're getting stuck? Do you work with them? I would like to impose agents here in the LCU that can work with hosts and talk with hosts. And the agents can maybe give them a little push and control to make things a little more productive. The audience, with a good show, won't want it to end. And if we go to a 90-minute schedule or a 1-hour schedule, because of the weakest links, we're going to cut off our strongest links and sacrifice our strength to make the weakest links have a little better time? That's backwards thinking. That slows down our productivity. That slows down our positivity. We have to bring the weakest links up to the upper echelons, not slow down our real talent from doing what they do.
This next
I like what Billy is saying. He's basically saying what we call managers now. But here's the problem.
Yeah.
Do we have enough people that could be managers?
No, not with the amount of shows that we have.
No, we
I
don't
don't think
at
we have
all.
nearly enough people.
I don't think so either. I really don't.
Not unless Boogie plans on taking on a couple of shows, Rastov takes on a couple of shows, and then their shows in the LCU suffer because they're too busy with other shows. And no, it's not enough.
I can tell you
Definitely
this
not enough.
much. I couldn't be a fucking manager because here's the thing. I can talk to you about how to perfectly do screenshots for tweets. Like with tweets, I like the screenshots a certain way. That way you see date and time. It is timestamped for you, right? I can tell you how to get the story together going, well, don't you think you should have shown that part? Because that part explains why this part happened. I can tell you how to be a commentator of a story, but I can't tell you about the entertainment part. I can't tell you the part of, oh, that would be fun to do, to make donations and stuff like that. I can't do that part. You know what I mean?
I'm slightly okay with like coming up with ideas for donation goals.
Oh,
That
okay.
part I kind of like, I have a lot of ideas and things that would work very well, but when it comes to putting things in timeline order and figuring it out and going through the story is where I struggle, because I get so caught up in the story that if I don't have every bit of detail, I feel like someone's going to call me out on something. And then I don't fully go through with it, because I'm like, someone's going to tell me I didn't add this, and then I'm going to feel like I'm going to go back, and then eventually I'm going to have a 13-hour-long video.
But
So
see, that's the great thing about a chat. Like, it was something about, I think it was last night, where or maybe it was another night. I don't know. I can't remember. Time moves weird. But like, my chat will say, well, Xylee, this happened on this stream. I'm like, oh, really? So I'll pull it up and I'll go search right then and there. Like with the Albert thing, when he was talking about that, he said that he would pay pig the following month. I pulled up that stream. I pulled up every time pay pig was said, and we listened to it. And that's where we found out that he offered his mom to pay pig. Because I researched what he said right then and there on the fly. That kind of stuff I can teach somebody how to do, you know? So maybe me and you will be a good pairing. Just saying.
I'll come up with ideas for us, and then you can teach me how to do the whole thing.
Perfect.
And then it's like perfect.
Oh my God, we're going to be the best team ever. Hell yeah.
There we go. Perfect. There we go. We've got this.
Question comes from Ludium, and it goes to both of you. Would you remove the rule for the F slur so I can get unbanned? Yo mama?
I gotta say this. If you are a LGBTQ person, you are allowed to say it. If you are gay, if you're bisexual, if just like if African Americans like myself, if I'm a black person and I'm allowed to say the N-word, then a person of if you're gay, if you're a Scooter and you go both ways, Scooter's a power bottom, so he definitely get to say it. Of course, I will allow that. I mean, again, it can't just be rules for thee and not for me. It has to be the same across the board. If I'm allowed to say the N-word, a gay person is allowed to say what they want to say to their own folks. Period.
I agree with that IRL. However, there is a thing called terms of service. And if you say that too much in a Discord, and even if you say the N-word with an A too much in a Discord, guess what? Your Discord can get taken away. If you say go ahead.
Which is not something we want. So basically, he's advocating for the Discord to be taken away.
Okay, that. And if you say the F slur too much on a YouTube will eventually take you out of the algorithm. And they will punish you because it's technically against TOS. You're talking about terms of service. Yes, exactly. Bird Words, welcome to Band World. Thank you. So you got to think of TOS. Now, IRL, I'm sorry. If you're gay and you say that, I ain't saying shit. That's your word. I'm not saying shit. Just like if I said the SPIC word or whatever, that's my word. I should be able to say it. Kiss my ass, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm not going to, but we have to work in the bounds of terms of service. We have to.
Yes. Unfortunately, as much as we'd love like IRL to be what we can discuss here, it's not. There are certain things that we've got to be very careful of. We're not just having a discussion amongst 2 or 3 friends in a pub somewhere. This is going out onto the internet.
Smooch, no, it's not about fuck. But actually, if you do say that word a little bit too much, you will get age restricted. I have found that out. But then again, they might have changed it. I don't know. Because now they got it to where you can cuss within the first 15 seconds where before you couldn't. Yeah.
Oh, yay.
Yeah. It used to be real bad. So they
and going, sup fuckers.
Yeah. They changed it. But no, I was talking about the F slur, Smooch. The F slur.
The one that Europeans use to ask about cigarettes.
Yes, that word. And the word that I wouldn't use because I am not a member of that community, so it is not my word to use. The way I look at it.
I'm diet member of that community, so it doesn't work.
Wait,
I'm how like
that's what Nightmare says. Yeah, that's what Nightmare says. Nightmare says like I'm diet gay.
So that's where I fall in.
There you go.
Billy?
Say what you want to say.
All right. The next question comes from
Pay for it.
Kelly.
Pay for it with the repercussions. We have rules. If you want to break those rules, you either break them, pay for them, or you break them down and you rewrite the rules. Do you really care enough to speak that way? Make it happen.
All right, the next question comes from Kelly. And Billy, she wants to know, will there still be puppet shows? And will you teach the other hosts the art of finger puppets?
I could teach them how to finger.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Really, Billy?
They all don't land, okay? They all don't land. Just,
Yeah.
you know what I do in situations like this? I ignore it and I just keep going.
Yeah, I'm going to have to because that one was really bad.
You just, when
Okay,
Billy drops a joke like that, you just ignore it like it never happened and you just whoosh, keep going. We're good.
Yeah.
So I think that's a yes. Now, Ken says, as a former host, I think mental health is important. Something that would help is the occasional day off to stop burnout. Burnout is real, especially feeling forced to stream weekends to try to compete. Do you guys support or plan to do anything about that? Yo, Mama, you go ahead and answer first.
Like I said, and that just goes to my main thing. I mean, like I said, giving you an hour, you know what I mean? If you look like you're burning out, you get cooked out and somebody else will go in your place. You know what I mean? And again, like I said, if somebody's cooking, they continue to go. But if you want to do the weekends, you can't do the weekends. I'm not gonna go by the leaderboard where it's about whoever making the most money or da-da-da. I'm gonna go by the leaderboard of who's giving the most content, who's being talked about, not just around the LCU, but outside the LCU. What show is people enjoying to watch and come to? And like I said, my main thing is on Wednesdays, every show will open their chat up to the Grays, because I see a lot of shows like the ones that Billy runs with Rewind and Balls, and you know, they only have members only, so they get hugs and pity pats on the back. They never take the fire because they don't talk to real people. They just talk to the people that send them money. You know what I mean? The members.
Are you retarded?
This is where facts matter. This is where facts matter. You dumb fuck. No, they don't. And I can tell you why. I can specifically tell you why Rewind shows the Grays. Because me and Billy have gotten into arguments about that. When we used to get hate rated all the time, I'm like, we need to go members only, just off buck. We need to go members only off buck, and Billy wouldn't do it.
Yep.
We only did it a couple of times. I know for a fact Rewind doesn't do it. Now, we will do it in like in the middle of a hate raid, or if somebody was spamming us, because we had that one really weird guy that was spamming, so we had to go members only. But, you dummy,
Most of the time.
have your facts together before you open up your fucking mouth, bro.
And also, the Grays kind of help with the algorithm. They help with the chat. They help with the algorithm. And if you lock them away and tell them we're freeing you at a certain amount of members or a certain amount of likes, it helps with the likes too.
Yes, which helps
So
you with the
locking away
algorithm.
Exactly. So locking away the Grays helps. We're not telling the Grays you have to pay to be a member to speak. We're saying you've got to hit the like button that's free in order to speak.
There you go. And that's fine. I think that's fine to do that. Listen, I'm not going to tell somebody how to run their channel, all right? I think I know this channel, and I don't have the viewership big enough to where I feel it would be really pretentious for me to just put it on members only. And quite simply, not everybody can afford a membership, especially in today's economy. Not everybody can afford a membership. So I want those people who enjoy the shows, they're actually a fan of the show, they just can't afford that membership. I want them to be able to still speak in the chat.
Yes. And it's like, it helps with the other people that like all the shows, but can only subscribe to one or member to one show.
Yes.
And then they're cut out from all the other shows, but you've had to make them play favorites. It's becomes very difficult for the viewers.
Absolutely. And you know what? And if you have like bad, nasty trolls, I don't care about trolls. Especially look, on my personal channel, half of my mods is because they came in there as a troll, but they were so fucking funny. I was like, you know what? You get a wrench. You deserve it.
Yeah.
That was fucking funny. And they were giving me shit, but I gave them a wrench because it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, because they're creative.
Yes.
They're creative. They didn't come in with the typical age or facial features or, beauty standard. They came up with original stuff.
I have 2 trolls, on my main channel that they or my personal channel, excuse me, that come in and they try to trip me up with donations, like how they word it. So I learned through them that you read it ahead of time before you say it out loud, because they would always troll my ass with it. And guess what? Both of them got a fucking wrench because they were funny. They were funny. You know?
Exactly.
I say keep it open, but I'm not going to tell other people how to run their channels. It's not my place. All I got to say is mine stays open.
Here's the thing. He's asking for talent within the LCU. And I understand that.
Yeah.
And he's looking for talent within that. But in order to do that, you've got to kind of look at the fan base as well.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're locking away the Greys and someone who's got the talent comes along and they're not a member yet, and you're immediately pushing them out and they've probably got the talent for it, you're not giving them the opportunity to then participate in chat,
right?
Which will then get them to a point to get a membership, which will then get them in the Discord to become a... So it kind of contradicts what he first said.
Yeah. Yeah.
It works against that.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think the whole... Like, I can kind of see Live doing it because of the show and because of the viewer base. And they have enough people in the chat. I don't know. I think it would be really pretentious if I did that here. We're not that big of a channel to do it. And quite simply, I like the mixture. You know, I don't want a bunch of yes people in my chat. I want people who go against what I say, too.
Yeah, it helps.
Yeah,
it helps.
it does
gives you
help.
that challenge and that ability to think in a different way as well.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
No, I'm not actually. I'm not actually. You do member only rewinds.
No.
Anyway, okay, well then I'm talking about Local Live then. Local.
No, they did. You know when we did the member only rewinds, we did it twice, and it's because I put it on membership only. Billy wasn't happy with it. We didn't get in an argument over that point, but we only did like 2 that we started off members only. It was 2, maybe 3, but that's it. Besides that, no, it's opened up. You just have to be a subscriber. Amber, thank you for being a Bandworld member for 5 months.
Live, if any of shows like that, I will be opening up to the Grays because I want to hear from all the people, not just the ones that pay. Period.
All right,
no, I agree with that.
Repeat the question.
That's why I
Just
do it.
Lost my train of
You
thought.
fucking made me lose it. I think it was I don't remember the fucking question now. Jesus Christ, yo mama. No, I think it was about, it was about burnouts. Like, how would you handle that? Would you give people days off, like weekends, things like that? Would basically, like, people are like Ken saying that some hosts feel forced to stream and it's forcing the burnout and it's bad for their mental health. What would you do about that?
You know, I think the real call for interns should be trained to be in a position where if a host needs a few days off, these interns can come in and sit in there until they find their place in the LCU. One of the major problems we've had in the LCU is this growth has been maybe quicker than we have been able to supply the talent demand. We have had so many shows come out, so there's not a lot of room to fall. But if we created a little more leeway, have these interns really figure out what it's like to be on a show by maybe sitting in for a Yo Mama on test or a Steak on Aussie if they have to go out and take care of their personal business, it's an option. And that should be pushed more.
Now building off of what Yo Mama...
I agree with that, sort of.
Isn't that the reason the interns are here, so that they can learn and then, if need be, step in and see how they do in, like, big shows?
Here's one of my things, and I sound like such an asshole when I say this because we ended up with Sweet Tea, and she's amazing, right? But I have this thing where I feel like interns should at least have half the equipment before they start.
Yeah.
You know? Because so many times Keem has helped people get stuff and they aren't here anymore. I'm just saying, you know?
Yes, we have a particular hog that's running around with a PC set that, you know, didn't need it.
Yeah. I just see stuff like that and I'm like, I would be so pissed if that was me. I'm just saying, I would be so angry. Let's see. That Amber Girl Xylian Primetime slot is awesome. Thank you for being a Bandworld member for a month. I appreciate it.
Was saying that there's kind of like 2 kinds of shows almost. There's the drama shows that go after other shows, and Keem's made his thoughts very clear on that. And then there's the content shows. If you guys are present, which direction would you push shows to go into, Yo Mama?
Well, based on my time slot and how I would make my shows go, I would put them all in order so they would run well. Like the morning shows would be drama shows, and the afternoon shows would be the funny, the balls, the locale lives, the IRL kind of shows. I would do it like that. You know what I mean? So it's not a break in between when people are trying to get to what they want to get to. If you have the whole morning of drama, then you have an afternoon of fun and funny shows, and then you can have a rewind that can cover. Okay, I covered the morning, and now I'm covering a little bit of the laughter. It'll just be easier instead of having to break up shows. It'll just go in sync. That's how.
I feel like Yo Mama is thinking of United States of America only.
Yes.
He's not thinking of
Yes.
the international audience that we have.
Yes, and you can't just tell me that drama sticks to just those specific shows. Drama travels throughout the entire universe.
Yes, because in the entire universe, everybody's involved in that drama. So you expect like the guys on Nuts, if they're in the middle of a drama, they're not going to talk about it? Absolutely, they're going to talk about it.
Exactly.
They're going to make content out of it.
Episode. Yeah.
And again, the reason why there's 2 rewinds, I'm sorry, there's a lot of people who can't watch Rewind, but they can watch it at 4 a.m.
Exactly. No, it's he's trying to do I want to use this word? He's trying to segregate the drama and the IRL without realizing that it's actually all commingled together.
But I will say this, I do agree with this point that he said. I think the fun shows, honestly, should be at a certain time slot.
Yes.
And it should be anywhere between 2 and 10. I do agree with that because that way a little bit of everybody can watch it.
Yes. Yeah, because then it covers out most of the stuff, yes.
Yeah. So I do agree with him on that point. I do.
I would schedule it out.
Billy?
In a perfect world, you could schedule. You know, you could make everything work. Our guy Yo Mama, he knows he's got life outside of the LCU. He can't get down and dirty and drink with us tonight because he's got business to take care of, and that's okay. I respect that. I'll have a sip for him.
Oh, are you taking? So you are taking a sip after each question? Okay, all right.
But I will say this. I think that the goal should be to get one circuit ran so tight that we can let the other circuit figure out where they're going to go. And then maybe try and push outside of YouTube, outside of the LCU, outside of this fan to host model, and maybe sell to a Netflix or an Amazon and have a network on a higher level. We should be thinking bigger, and then see where it goes.
Me and Billy were talking about this. All right, we've been talking about this for months. That we feel like that's the end game for the LCU.
What, going on to a network?
Like going on to an actual network and not taking all the shows and all these people with it, you know, not saying I'm going to go be it on Netflix or anything, but like the end game with the top shows, that would be the end game. That's what we were thinking.
That would be amazing.
That would be dope.
Absolutely amazing. Yeah.
If you ended up with like the right pairing that they're so good, they're actually beyond YouTube. You know?
And imagine what it would do to the universe, having that type of draw-in.
Yup.
I think
we should be focused.
I do too, but it's going to take the right talent and the right pairing.
Yeah.
So.
Definitely.
What we can do with what we got. We should see what we can get.
So you said networks. Now you said networks to come in and do all of that, but then you would have to get rid of certain hosts that would conflict with certain networks. You would have to get rid of people like Gigi because they would not do any kind of business with you if you got somebody like that with those kind of histories.
However, Gigi would stay on YouTube. He's talking about, he's not saying the whole universe goes to Netflix. He's talking about plucking talent from here that their show got bigger than what YouTube can handle. You know what I mean? To the point where it should go on something like Netflix or on a bigger, like an Amazon or something like that. Like taking that one particular show or maybe 2 or 3, depending on the pairings that you have, that just grow beyond what YouTube can be, you know? That's what he's talking about.
It's got the potential to do that. It's got the potential to do that.
Yeah, and that's definitely a future thing. Obviously, it couldn't happen now, but it's something to work towards. You just got to have the right pairing.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Absolutely. Nathan says, loving this duo for Reaper. Luna is crushing as well. Hashtag Billy the Fridge for President. W. Hell yeah. See, they like you. They like you on the channel.
Yay.
They like you with me.
Yay.
I knew what I was doing. I knew what I was doing when I walked into Crypt and said, bitch, you are mine.
Always. However, can I just run to the bathroom very quickly?
Go do your
downed
thing.
Most of my coffee this morning.
I will
I'll be right
sit
back.
here and talk to the chat while you're gone.
Cool. Be right back.
All right. Oh man, now I can see. Okay. All right. What's going on? Are y'all like losing people in the chat? I see y'all talking about not seeing people. Yeah, Luna is good. I really like her. I like Luna. Hopefully Keen likes her with me. You know, the best way to reach that point is going outside the sphere of just the LCU, like Billy is saying. I do agree with you, Lunchbox. Lunchbox! Oh my God, I miss you. Okay, everybody, put a 1 in the chat if you like Luna. Only because I want to see Lunchbox put something besides a 1 in the chat. Because we miss Lunchbox's not 1. There we go! I miss you, Lunchbox. We miss you, bro. Yeah, Luna is good. All right, I turned Luna up for y'all. Butt Smack ASMR says she reminds me of my bestie from South Africa, just less autistic. Oh, damn. Did Core message me? If he did, I don't know that he did. Was he supposed to message me? Not that I know of. I didn't get a message. I like Luna better than Josh, in my opinion. Listen, you gotta admit, me and Josh worked really well together. You have to admit, Josh and I were a team. I can pretty much work with I could probably work with like half of the people in the LCU. The other half, I would have problems. Oh, the $10 goal, just to remind y'all. Okay, hold on. Let me click off of this. All right. Just to remind y'all about the $10 goal. I had to turn you up. I had you down, apparently.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'm louder now.
Okay, you're definitely louder now, so hopefully you're loud enough for them. All right, the $10 goal is if you want to turn the page, there's like 4 or 5 more. We turned all the hosts into monsters. So that's what my Axel there with being the ghost mask. That's what the $10 stands for, to turn the page to see what monster they become. Okay, hold on one second. I got to blow my nose.
I'm excited to see what Angie becomes. If I have to think, I'm not good horror movie wise, but if she has to do like a gothic Mary Poppins, that would be quite fun.
Okay, honestly, I didn't even think about that, bro. Oh my God. Because I always do AI slop like Saturday mornings at 4 a.m. or Friday nights, depending on whatever you look at it. Because I'm usually not going to bed, so I look at it like it's a Friday night, but it's actually a Saturday morning.
Yeah.
I think I know what I'm going to have them to do for the next AI slop. I think I'm going to have them do Disney movie characters, but like fucked up versions.
There we go.
Ooh, like a fucked up Mary Poppins, a fucked up Peter Pan. Oh my God, a fucked up Cinderella, like zombified or like gothic. And
I plan on, not to ruin my Halloween outfit, but I plan on wearing something similar to a Cinderella style thing, but more Dead Bride vibe.
Oh, I have to order mine today. I'm going to be a swamp witch.
Oh no, I have my original wedding dress that, okay, so I married the best man at my wedding. I don't know if that helps.
Wait, what do you mean you married your best man? Wait, explain that.
I married the best man at my wedding. So I've been married twice.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. So you got married the first time, and the best man of that wedding...
the best man from that wedding is my now husband.
You hussy! Oh my God! God.
He was my best friend, and the guy that I was marrying didn't have a best man because his brother pulled out.
Okay.
So I was like, well, use my best friend for it. And there was nothing going on between us at that time. And then when the massive divorce happened, we started dating. So the original wedding dress from that wedding, we've slashed to absolute hell. And that is now known as my like serial killer ghost bride kind of Halloween vibe idea.
That is funny. Okay, so he was your best friend and not your husband at the time's best friend.
No, but the husband at the time introduced me to him.
Girl. You a hussy? You a hussy? Okay, Blacksmith said, let's see Angie. I'm betting Bride of Chucky. Okay, so Blacksmith thinks Bride of Chucky.
That could work.
Nathan, thank you for the 1 gifted membership. I appreciate it. All right, well, let's see. Who do y'all think she's going to be? She's the lady from Misery.
I haven't seen Misery. Oh.
You've never seen Misery?
Oh,
okay.
Never mind. Never mind. I can see it now. I can see it now. I can see it now. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
I mean.
I'm sorry, Angie.
Okay,
I'm sorry, Angie.
To be fair, Annie from Misery, she kidnapped the damn author, right? Angie has been plotting to kidnap Axel this entire fucking time. My Axel, my baby Axel. She has been trying to kidnap, okay? So you know what? It fucking fits, Angie. It fits, because I will never forget how you try to kidnap Axel. All right.
We can't have a kidnapping of Axel.
True. The next person is going to be AMAC. And if you want to see what AMAC is, pay $10 to turn the page.
Oh, I'm going to have to think of this now for a little bit, try and figure out what I think AMAC could be.
And I'm telling you now, I love me some AMAC and Angie. I've always loved AMAC. Even back in the day when Savage and I were fighting, AMAC would never get in the middle of it. She, like, if she had a problem with something I said, she would tell me. You know, she's always been on the up and up with me. I love AMAC. I really do. She's awesome.
No, they're absolutely wonderful. When I first got internship, they helped me so much in the beginning. They were very, very, very sweet.
I do. I love me some AMAC and Angie. And it's funny, the Balls Docket team, they like to pick on AMAC and Angie, right? They love to pick on Chubby. And I tell them all the time, okay, but when you're doing what you do for me on Reapers, because I pretty much stole them, okay? When I got them in the divorce. When
there we go.
You do what you do for Reapers, though, don't go hard on them like you do for Balls, okay? This is a different vibe over here. And they've been good so far.
It's like at Dad's house, Billy's house, you can be mean about Auntie Annie and them.
Right.
But at Mommy's house, we're nice about them.
Exactly.
Okay? These are the rules.
You go talk shit about them when you're over there at Dad's house. Here, you better act
exactly.
right.
Exactly.
It's hilarious. All right, let's continue.
Yes.
Depends on which network we can sign with Musk. We could have Lolcow X with Elon Musk. I'm sure she'll be okay over there. He's a free speech advocate.
Okay.
The Don would like to know, would you bring back Copper Cab back and revive Lil Cal Ginger, your mama?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I would bring back Copper, and first thing I would do is I would allow him to have his time. Whatever time he wants to go, whatever time he wants to shut down, he will get that free reign that he always wanted with Yo Mama. And I've spoke about this in the main, and I will bring him back with Sweet Tea. And they will get back to maybe not bringing Sweet Tea on, maybe bringing Sweet Tea on. The Real Burn book. They both have books. It'll go crazy. I would allow that 100%. Go ahead.
I 100% agree with Yo Mama on this. I am 10 toes down with Yo
Copper
Mama
back.
on this. Bring him back and let that motherfucker go live whenever the fuck he wants to. I agree.
Yes, bring Copper back. When I was in the hospital 2.5 months ago for everything, I literally spent most of my time lying in the bed, LCU on the screen. Every time Copper came on, the nurses came in several times to ask what I was watching because I was laughing so hard.
Yes!
Copper is brilliant. Copper has such amazing, like, just humor and draw, and oh, it would be so fun to have Copper back. I miss him. I miss him threatening us.
And he was so funny in the fucking Discord. I'm 100. And listen, y'all know I don't like Yo Mama, but I'm sorry. When he's cooking, he's fucking cooking. I agree with him when it comes to Copper Cab. 100%.
Yeah, when you guys were still doing the sponsored ads for Reapers, not Reapers, for Rewind, I wanted to actually send in a donation so that I could do a sponsored ad. I wanted Copper's ginger ale made by gingers for gingers from real gingers.
I know that's right. That's awesome, actually. That's pretty fucking good. No, but seriously, and yeah, Copper Cab was bad for redirects. That's why you let him just go live.
Yeah.
Don't
put him in a circuit.
Don't worry. Don't put him in a circuit, and we don't give a fuck about a redirect. Just let him go live.
Yeah.
I agree with it. I'm sorry.
Copper's brilliant.
Listen, Copper is and he's such a cool fucking dude behind the scenes, because he used to always go and talk to me, Billy, and Rastov, and Nightmare would be up there. We would all just be hanging out and live on air, right? He was such a cool fucking dude. I really enjoyed him, and I enjoyed him being here and his chaos. And he brings a certain chaos that nobody else has.
Yes.
Fuck it. Don't put him in a circuit. Just let that motherfucker go live. And if you just so happen to be live when he goes live, sorry about it.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's not like he's going to be live for the entire time that you're live. I think the longest his live stream was like 38 minutes or something. 30 something minutes was probably the longest one I saw.
I'm sorry. I want his chaos back here. I do agree with your mom on this. All right, give me a second. I'm going to go grab a drink out of my refrigerator. If you could talk to the chat, I'll be right back.
Yeah. No worries. No, I think Copper coming back would be great. I absolutely miss the chaos. And I think him and Sweet Tea were really, really fun together as well. It was absolutely amazing. So the presidential debates, though, those are getting pretty intense. Who is everyone voting for so far? Who do we have a winner of so far in the presidential debates? Is it Billy winning, or is Yo Mama winning?
What was the question?
I'm trying to see the audience. Who do they think's winning so far in the debates, Billy or Yo Mama?
Okay, put a 1 for Billy, put a 2 for Yo Mama. There we go. That's how we'll do it. 1 for Billy, 2 for Yo Mama.
Let's see who's winning so far in the audience.
Yeah.
And Lunchbox gives us a 9.
You know what? I'm okay, because I miss Lunchbox giving us an odd number every time I ask for it. When I got put to 4 a.m., right? And I would say, hey, give a 1 if you're ready to get started. And people would put a different number and go, R.I.P. Lunchbox, because they knew Lunchbox wasn't there. They were putting a different number for him.
The original number starter.
I see a lot of 1s. I see a lot of 2s.
There's a few 2s, but there's a lot of 1s coming through.
Yeah. Well, I'll just say this. I do agree 10 toes down with Yo Mama on the whole Copper Cab thing. I agree with him.
No, Copper definitely needs to come back. He was brilliant for the LCU. He was absolutely brilliant.
Yes. And the funny thing is like what the Aussie boys didn't get it, and they're kind of dorks because they don't get it. Copper Cab did what he did to Aussie to make people surround Aussie to support them.
Mm.
He did it for that reason. That's why he was doing it. He was picking on them for them to get support. Yes, to boost them 100%.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but he was doing it his way. His very special way.
Yes, in his very special way. But I miss it.
I do. I miss Copper.
Billy? The real burn book, he says, Sweet Tea is the one that supported him, and he even knows that he's got to cross her by calling Lolcow Ginger Copper Cab the real burn book, slighting her in that moment. I get it, though. Yo Mama can't help but slight people. And the fact is, Yo Mama, Copper Cab would be perfect in the LCU. But to bring him in here, to give him free reign, to make him a king, what does that do for everybody else? And I think the answer... You
know what it does for everybody else, Billy? It brings people to watch us.
Yes.
Because
it boosts it up.
It does boost it up because you know what Copper's going to be doing? He's going to be complaining about every single one of us. And when he does that, like say he starts going, what's Reaper? Reaper used to be my channel, blah, 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 blah. Before you know it, people might, well, let me go check out this Reaper bitch and see what she's about.
Exactly. It helps.
Yes.
It helps. It's the whole publicity thing of like, he talks about us because he's a big draw to the universe. Everyone then sees it and then goes and watches those shows because, oh, he's mentioned it.
Yep. Exactly. Bingo.
It's the original job of an influencer.
That's the cross promotion that I talk about. That's why it's important that you jump on other panels and go, look, what kind of shit are you saying? Yeah, it's you're giving them the content, but then they can turn around and give it right back to you by jumping on your panel. And and that's what we used to do in the LCU in the beginning, and we lost it. When you have a bunch of people who haven't been doing this for years, that they started going, I'm going to save the content for my show. I'm saving it for my show. That's why Rewind. That's why in the beginning of Rewind, Billy would go, and the show goes on. Because you know what?
Yes.
The bullshit from Live would spill over into Rewind. The bullshit from Queens spill over on Rewind. Remember when we had that emergency fucking Rewind because Rastov was freaking out over Twiggy? And then Rastov was going to go live. I talked him out of it. Billy didn't know that, so we were going to stream snipe them and talk about the shit between him and Twiggy, and then ended up becoming Rastov and Twiggy going on Rewind, and we went live for like 4 hours.
Yes. Yeah.
That was the fun days.
That was the point. Yes. That was the whole point, was to have everything go there.
Yes. And we lost it. We completely lost it. So we started where people started out as regular callers. They stopped calling in because they wanted to save all the content for their show.
Yeah, which didn't help because you needed the cross promotion.
Yep.
Those that weren't able to see shows wanted to see it on Rewind.
Mm-hmm.
And if it carried on Rewind, they're like, oh, what happened here? Go back, rewatch the VOD.
Yep.
It helps.
Sure did.
It's like an entire spider web of things that work together.
And we lost it. But you know what? I see it in B Circuit, and I do appreciate it. I appreciate the fact that B Circuit, they're actually helping each other out the way that they are. And it just, it reminds me so much of the old days of the LCU. That's why I find myself going over there more.
Because we're fun. We're fun on the B Circuit.
Yeah.
It's all fun there.
Yeah.
There would be, the door is always open, but it's our house. And if he wants to come in that door, he's just got to play by some slight rules. I'm not going to give Copper Cab the crown, the keys to the house, but I would always let him know he's welcome.
So, obviously, we've seen the nightmare unfolding on Bus.
Wait. I'm getting intel.
What's going on? I'm confused.
Wait, is it on Nerds?
What's going on, Nerds?
I'm being told that, oh my God, he is twerking.
Oh my gosh.
Wait a minute.
Scam doing what again?
Hold on. We're going to have to go back. How the hell is he twerking? He ain't got no damn ass. He ain't got no ass to twerk. Okay, here we go.
Bruh, we've done way more.
He's doing it Jack Skellington
I hate
style.
that. Dumb it, yo.
He's as skinny as Jack Skellington.
Ready?
How is he twerking? What is he doing? He looks like...
Oh, and there's Lisi sleeping.
What the fuck is happening here?
You know what? I didn't have that on my bingo card for today.
Why is it when I saw him do that, I was thinking, this is Halloween,
Because his Jack Skellington ass twerked.
He literally has no ass. What was he shaking? It's like his back just goes all the way down and he's just moving his back. What the fuck? God damn, at least Scooter has an ass to shake. Holy fuck.
He was doing the mid-air worm.
Oh my God. Okay, you know what? Hold on one second. I'm going to take, if you want to jump in with me, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Okay? Let's go invade them real quick because oh wait,
You're gonna have to
Keemstar's
pull
in
me
there.
because I can't jump.
Okay, hold on. Keemstar's in there. We're not gonna go in there while Keemstar's in there. Wait, let's see what Keemstar's saying. Hold on. Fuck it.
Oh.
Stream snipe. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, him? Oh, yeah. I thought he went.
Okay, hold on. Let's see what he says first. Hold on. Like I'm trying to get. Okay, here we go.
We're trying to extend to the drinking stream tonight, anyways, which is at midnight. So like another 10 hours from here, 11 hours from here.
Yeah.
What's
Quit
up?
jumping up and down, shaking your fucking wiener, you damn weirdo.
True.
You hear me, Lord Farquaad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, him? Oh, yeah. I thought he went us, bro. I was about to be like, what the fuck? All that work just to get slammed on by Keem, bro. I would have quit. I swear to God.
Oh, by the way, Scooter was talking about the drinking stream at midnight tonight, Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be hosting a community drinking stream for hosts and interns. I'm getting fucked up tonight, and I'm a good
That'll
drunk.
be 6 a.m. my time, so you know what? That's 6 a.m. my time. I shall come in and see what I can do.
Yes, and you know what? You don't have to drink because it is 6 a.m. You know, who's going to get drunk at 6 a.m.? Plus, you have babies, so let's not, if you don't want to do that, that's fine.
But I can wake and bake.
You can wake and bake. Here's the thing, right? I'm a good drunk. I am a happy drunk, and I know how to run OBS when I'm drunk, okay? So, we're going to have a community drinking stream midnight tonight, goddammit, and I don't care if one person shows up. I'm getting drunk. All right.
There we go.
Let's finish what Keem says.
Bro, I just sent you a new song. It's not the best, but I love this one part of it.
Wait.
Let me put it in the group chat. Oh shit, Lisi's running the stream, isn't she?
Yeah, she
Wait,
is.
if you
Fuck,
send the song to me, I can play it through.
If you came to Reapers, I'll play it for you. Hello?
Yeah,
I'm not
Come to
sleeping.
Reapers.
My soundboard.
Yeah,
Will do.
Hey, get in there and tell them to come to Reapers and play the damn song, because I can play it live.
I'll send it to you.
I heard it though. The start. Hey, twin.
Twin.
Hey, twin. Hey, twin.
That's really just my catchphrase now, huh?
There's that twin
Pretty
thing.
much. All right.
Denmark's
Scooter,
so
you
damn
got it.
cute. I just want to pinch his cheeks every time I see him.
He is. He's quite adorable. He's
Bro, it has
growing
a
on
couple
me.
bars in there that I love. I don't want to ruin it though.
And you know what? When I saw that video he made for the channel or whatever, and he was getting on my ass, honestly, I didn't even get mad. I thought that was the funniest fucking shit. And let's be serious, fair fucking play, because I was talking that shit in the Discord. I was like, fair play, bro. I got you.
Yeah, no, he did well.
He did well. He did good. I couldn't even get mad at him.
I think he had my favorite intern intro video.
Yes.
That came up at that time.
I agree.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Let me sure it's the right one. Holy shit.
Hey twin. Yo, we love with the vibes, you feel me? Smooching Denmark, yeah, running it filthy. 808s booming, cash on the rise. Drama on the mic, watch the chat go wild.
Yo, they call me Denmark twin, what I say? Copenhagen roots, now I run the whole play. From the Legos to the live show, stacked in the bank. Eric quick crying, twin folded, he sank. Belushi got the DMs in the breeze, loose lips, sink ships, now he begging on his knees. Pigtails dip, flight straight to Dubai. Private jets got it swerving, she ain't even say goodbye.
Yo! Wow!
Built to last. DM we smell down trips to the sky, but we stay running this twin.
That is so hard.
Where the drama get lit, tune in, tap in, every stream's a hit. Lookout cash, where the drama get lit, tune in, tap in, every stream's a hit. Smooth on the mic, yeah, trained by the reach.
Brilliant. I love his dancing.
Then fill up up and set sharp like a blade when I step on the scene, twin, they all get slayed. And more yelling twin, yeah, I roll my eyes, but I'm the queen of the check.
You can shake ass in this, Scooter.
True.
Yeah, stand the fuck up.
Fuck you. We spend it on a string.
I like this part
where it slows down.
It's a very good song.
It's the dream team. Local
yes,
cash, we
the
stacking
Scooter.
it fast. Denmark and Smooch twin, we built to last. DM leaks, meltdown, trips to the sky, but we
Go,
stay running
Scooter,
this
go.
twin, no lie. Local cash, where the drama get lit, tune in, tap in, every stream's a hit. Local cash, where the drama get lit, tune in, tap in, every stream's a
Go
hit.
Scooter.
That's hot. I like that.
Like,
Oh, Scooter was like, go Scooter. Go Scooter.
That's brilliant.
Holy shit, that was fucking funny.
I think I need to just chop that song in half and keep it short, because like those Belushi bars, the pigtail bars, the twin shit, and then of course the fucking she was trained by the Reaper on Smooch and shit. I love, like, there's so much of it I love, and then like halfway when it slows down, I'm like, fuck, everything after this sucks.
Yeah, I can trim out the fucking last part and just like keep it like that.
As soon as it slows down on that, I think you fade it out and bam. Because long fucking intro songs suck anyway. Fans don't even like them.
True.
They do.
They like mine. Just saying.
Yeah, Reaper's got the best. Reaper has the best. And second, I would, and I'm probably going to be slightly controversial here. Okay. But the second one is the Balls intro.
Okay, which one? The emo one?
The emo
or
one.
The show tunes one?
The emo one's my favorite. The emo one is my absolute favorite. I loved the show tunes ones, and that's what kind of like got me into it. Mm-hmm. But my background as an emo girl, it really just gets to me.
Okay, I understand. You know what?
I just like, I needed it.
I think the greatest fucking intro song of all intro songs, and it only played a couple of times, the King Boogie song.
Yes.
I fucking love the King Boogie song. And you have to admit, that fucking weekend of King Boogie, it was pure chaos, but god damn, it was fucking fun. He was taking mods away. He was adding mods. He was doing this. He was doing that. And then King popped up, and I'm sitting here writing going, okay, this is what we got to fix. This is what we got to fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it. It was so fun.
I was on family vacation that weekend. So I was sitting there, earpiece in, listening on my phone, tablet with Discord, watching everything go down. My mom's like, let's go to the beach. And I'm like, you guys go. I'll see you later. Go. I'm busy. I couldn't. It was such a good weekend having Boogie in charge for that. That was brilliant. We need that once every 6 months.
You know what? I agree with you because, you know, I've complained about it wasn't fun anymore. And that weekend we had so much fun. It was such a good, like, stress release, you know, because it does get stressful. You're streaming every single day. I mean, I'll do 7 days a week. I don't give a fuck until I get burnt out. And then I'm like, taking a day off, y'all. Sorry.
Yes.
You know, and you have to do that. But yeah, King Boogie was so good. All right, let's see what else Keem says.
Dude, awesome.
Appreciate you, man. But yeah, I can do that. I can do that. That's not a problem.
Someone in the chat said, Keem loves AI slop. Well, dude, a lot of people can fuck around and make an AI song. Not a lot of people can make a good AI song. There's a difference.
That's true.
But you know, here's the thing. If you become my co-host, like if they say, hey, I like her with you, will she be your host? And you become my co-host, the song's got to go. We got to change the song.
I don't know. Can't you take the song, shove it in, and just ask it to add lyrics to it?
I don't know.
Keep the whole... Because isn't that how they're redoing intro?
Well, see, Rastov made the song, so I don't know if Rastov can, like, work in lyrics for you in there, which I don't see why he couldn't, because I love the beat of the song, and I like how the chorus goes and stuff like that. So I don't know. Maybe he can.
Maybe.
I don't know how it
isn't
works.
That what they're doing? Yeah, but isn't that what they're doing with Live's original? That's how they did Live's song, because they redid Live's one, but they added the stuff about Rastov and Becky and all of that. But it was the same beat, same tune, same cadence throughout the whole thing.
Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how that works. I get other people to do it for me. So
yeah.
I've been made a song before. Yeah, it's true.
You know, you got to understand what's good music and what isn't bad. You know, what's bad music and shit. Like, you got to know, like, you got to match that song to your host and to the style of the show. Like, you got to have the right kind of zingers in there that are gonna fucking make people like the song. Like, there's so much to it, bro. Anybody can just type in some shit and fucking make a song.
Yeah, but it's those references, bro. This is the ones that really bring out the song. I ain't gonna lie. By the way, I don't even live in Copenhagen, right?
Shut up. It doesn't matter. You're from Denmark, okay? They have to say a city that they fucking know. Shit.
Yep.
You do according to every song we make.
Yeah, apparently, bro. Yo, I think I've been to Copenhagen 5 times in my life, bro. Like, but fuck it. It's my new hometown.
Nope, there we go. Close enough.
Yeah,
I mean,
close
that's your
enough.
backstory. You're
You
from
were
the
there.
streets of Copenhagen.
Alright, fuck it, let's run with it, bro. I'm down. I'm Copenhagen now. Shit.
Aussie needs a new song. I mean, I can make him one, dude. I can make anyone a song. It's fun to me. Like, do you hear the shit that I made for fucking for Tech Protect? Like, that song slaps.
It is
I'm
fun.
You never
Yeah.
made a song for us. That's fucked up, bro.
No, I'll send you the song that I made.
You know what though? In reality, okay, so Keem was a DJ, right? The whole time during Fat Camp, the whole time during like the 4th of July party, every song a banger. Like he knows how to put songs together to where it's like a good fucking flow. It's like, yeah, you can tell he's a DJ. He always has good music going. Always.
For them, dude, that one's really good. 1 minute. Let me find Scooter.
Okay, is that all we're doing is talking about songs?
All right, listen to this one.
No fright, madhouse scars, but now he's upright.
Streaming live from the grip, goose tab on the screen. Tech Protect in the dark, face mask unseen. Used to harm madhouse, not a cold pristine. Boost the gold with the gleam, no Diana in the scene.
Cursed algorithms, they whisper in the void. Echoes in the chat, every soul paranoid. They click, they type, they fears deploy. Live stream, stay on, stay peace destroy.
Flick on the lens, ghost in the camp. Who's a go laugh? Sound like a slam. Tech Protect, Crypt Tech, program jam. This ain't no what a lamb or like a scam.
Look how
It's actually hard. Okay.
clicks with the spirit slip. Tech, boost the goal, equip back from the void. Now they own this ship.
Curse 808s, bumping heartbeat in the floor. Boost the gold, outcast. Now we kicking down the door. Used to roam the wasteland. Now we write the lore. Legends in the crypt, undead encore.
I love this ending.
So good.
And this is where, like, when it slows down like this is when Tech starts talking. He's like, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Locale Crib.
Oh, it's so
I that does set the vibe for the fucking stream. Okay. Yo, honestly.
I don't know.
Not too bad.
I'm
Not too bad, but I don't know if it fits.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I might have Keemstar make us a song if you end up becoming my co-host. I'm just
Hey, listen,
saying.
if Keem can do it, that would be great.
I'm just saying, I might ask him going, yo, can you make me an intro song? Just saying.
Yeah.
Shit. Damn, that was good.
Who knew?
Who
Man
knew?
of many talents.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see what he's saying here.
It might be.
Yeah, it really is. Yo, you should make one for Local Alpha too, but they ought to come up.
All right, Seth Look says, do like I did for the bus intro and don't make the song so specific that you'll have to change the lyrics of the host change. Yeah, that's what Rewind. That's what Billy did for Rewind. That's exactly what Billy did for Rewind.
Yeah, because Rewind's literally is just Local Rewind.
Yep. That's
That's
all it is.
literally the only word. That's literally the only words.
Well, that's because Billy doesn't really like AI music. And that one, it sounds more organic because it's just like if you were in the club and that's all you're hearing is Rewind. You know, that's the way he did it, which made sense for me.
I should. Who's even on that show? Oh, no.
That's fucked.
Okay, I think that's all they're talking about.
Yeah, obviously.
Angie uploaded says, show next one whenever you get it. Hit that like. Thank you, Angie. I will. Just give me 1 second to see if Keemstar said anything more I need to know. All right. Hold on. He's talking. Okay, he's talking here.
Nightmare. And Nightmare wanted to do his things Grim's
T.
way. And then fucking Yo Mama got in the mix and got trained by fucking Nightmare. And it's like, dude, you can just set this up as simple as possible. And like, you don't have to worry about shit, bro. Just make it simple, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
We're peaking.
Exactly.
they're fucking
Maybe all
running
it
green
takes is like
screens. They're running green screens, like doing all this shit, like so you can't see the background. No one gives a fuck, dog. No one cares. No one's like, oh my god, you're in the jungle right now. I thought you were in your bedroom. Like no one's fucking blown away by that, bro.
What about the kitchen though? He wants to all clean the kitchen.
Motherfucker, we've had green screens since like the 1930s, bro. When I was a little kid in the 80s, the fucking weatherman was in front of a green screen. No one gives a fuck, bro.
Keem doesn't like green screens, FYI.
Oh.
He doesn't
And
like
yeah,
them.
I was going to invest in one.
Don't.
Nope, don't bother.
Especially if, but well, like I said, hopefully you'll be my host. I don't know. It's not my
Hopefully.
call, obviously.
Yeah, it's Keem's.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't sit there and go, oh, yeah, nope, whatever you want. Just like you told me I'm going to do a time change. Listen, I'm literally in the fucking time slot that people complain about being in. And we're doing pretty damn good. The viewers there, That's why I'm so into calling them my 4 a.m. gang and like really showing appreciation to them. Because unfortunately, when people go to that time slot, all they do is fucking complain. And those viewers,
crew's awesome.
Yes, and those viewers, they don't deserve that. They deserve to be appreciated. So I appreciate being there. But if Keemstar comes to me and says, "Hey, you're going to a different time slot," then I'm going to go to a different time slot because, quite honestly, I'm in the time slot nobody wants and complains about. But I love it over there, so I can make it anywhere, bro. You know?
Exactly, and it's about the content.
Exactly, bro. I hate it when I hear that stupid shit.
No, fair enough, man.
What are you talking about, huge ass? What does he use?
Okay, so they're talking about green screens. I don't care about that. All right, let me, Harley Quinn gave a donation. Harley Quinn says, Reaper's secretary here may have solved the Bobby mystery. Watch Core's last stream, 150. Okay, hold on. Let me write it down. Hold on. All right. Okay, all right. 150:28 to 153:36 on my own time. Okay, Core stream. Wait, did Bobby say that he did it? Did Bobby admit to it, that motherfucker?
It would be awesome if he did.
He don't want me to go off about him. I'm just saying.
That's behind the scenes chat.
It ain't gonna be behind the scenes because it won't behind the scenes when he was moving my ass.
True.
Okay. We're gonna see what AMAC turned into. Ladies, and thank you, Harley Quinn, by the way. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think AMAC turns into?
I'm going to go Bride of Frankenstein. I don't know why. I think it's the streak in the hair that reminds me of the streak in the Bride of Frankenstein's hair.
Honestly, I think that would have been really good. I don't think she is, but I can't remember. I'm going to be honest. But that actually would have been good. Chucky's Bride. Somebody said Chucky's Bride.
The Nun. Another one said The Nun.
Okay. Harley Quinn, just tell me what he said. The Woman in Black. Who is the Woman in Black? That's from a scary movie. Does anybody know this reference, The Woman in Black?
I don't know this one, unfortunately. It does kind of look like The Nun, but I think that's the crossbar on the wall throwing me off.
Okay, hold on. I gotta look this one up. Hold on. The Woman in Black. Okay. Apparently, it's a movie from 2012. Woman in Black is 2012 gothic supernatural horror film directed by James Watkins from a screenplay. Okay, hold on. Recently widowed and grieving the loss of his wife when he's sent to a remote village to put a deceased eccentric's affairs in order. Soon after his arrival, it becomes clear that the villagers are hiding a terrible secret. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah. Okay. All right, let's go back to the debate. We're actually almost done with it, I think. It does look interesting. Huh. All right. We took a trip, we took a break, and now we're going here.
Small detour.
Okay, your biggest hater here has been reaching out to him, then magically Bobby starts popping his head in. Who is my biggest hater? I have a lot of haters, bro. I have a lot of haters. Who is my biggest hater here? Who, Yo Mama? Yo Mama's been reaching out to Bo Blacks?
Isn't that election? Oh no, it's not election. It's only election tampering if Bobax isn't reaching out to him. Are we gonna pull it up?
Shit, I need Core's channel. Hold on. I hate Core's channel because I can never just pull it up. What is Core's channel? Hold on. Filters. Channel.
I don't know who Core is.
Core was from
I'm
Now.
probably missing out.
Core was from Now Recording.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Hey, Harley Quinn, what is Core's channel? Hold on.
Apparently, she says it's just Core.
I got it. I got it. They sent it to me. All right. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Past live stream 11 hours ago. All right. 150:28. All right, 150:25. Let's do it.
Was there anyone that stepped up and was supportive during the crisis that were good friends, for lack of a better word? Surprisingly, this is actually interesting. Surprisingly, the majority of people who reached out to me and were supportive, the most supportive people, were people that I actually like hated on before. And they've come and been more.
Ooh, please, say names. Say names.
Supportive. Now.
And they were probably supportive because they were trying to bait you into saying something stupid.
I only lost like a couple friends in commentary. So they've been, most of them have been like neutral to like pretty supportive. There's like a group of YouTubers who I hang out with.
Oki's Weird Stories in that group, the ones that hate Nick.
You know, at last year's VidCon.
You were like bragging about them
and stuff like that. And
last year's VidCon, wait, are you talking about the gaming otter, the guy who was eating fucking, what was it, cheesesteak or whatever, or not cheesesteak, cheesecake with you and like eating from.
Starla says, Xylee, Luna agrees with everything you say. That is a bit too much. Just my opinion. What do you say to that?
I don't know. I think we've had a few disagreements on some things.
Yeah, we look at things a little bit different on things, you know, but here's the thing. We can discuss them. All right, hold on.
Yes.
The same spoon?
Yes.
Are you talking about that person? I still use it.
Group chats that have been very supportive, but also people who've been surprisingly supportive are people who, you know, I used to hate on. I don't know if I want to name them. I don't know.
Name
well,
them.
I don't think you should be mad that like they're supportive. Basically, the two people who've been most supportive, surprisingly, do you remember?
Oh, here we go. Chat. Hold on 1 second. Chat. Who do you think the two people are? All right. I want to hear your best guesses in chat before he reveals it. All right. Go ahead and type it out. I want to see some names. I saw Tipster. Someone wrote Tipster in there. I don't think Tipster is going to be one of them, but because he had an argument with Bo Blacks on stream. I remember I was playing Rust, which I still play. Goddamn it, Core. Now I want cheesesteak. Bro, cheesesteak is
and Nick's
amazing.
definitely not
Core,
one.
No.
Right.
Like Nintendo. Well, good for you. That's crazy. I'm telling you, Oki's Weird Stories is going to be one of them. Caffles, technicals. Wait, you're not Nick. Let's hear the reveal. Let's see what he's gonna say. Nux Taku. Oh my god.
The Yo Mama guy who like called Team Star.
Wait, Yo Mama? The guy who's on Locale Live? No fucking way. The guy who's like supposedly like insane. Okay, that's not a character. I thought. What year? That's not. He's not even in the drama sphere. He's.
Know what? No, Core's talking too much.
Yeah, go find the original.
Core's talking way too much.
Okay, so your mama's been reaching out to Bobby in this whole situation then. Why would he reach out to Bo Blacks though?
Because me and Billy have shown our Bo Blacks dolls and we talk about it and shit like that.
Oh god, is he butthurt about the fact that you've got the plushies? Oh, but he wants to do it.
And I don't know, before.
He's butthurt about it. And Keem's got a bunch of those plushies. Keem should just one day in his studio have all the plushies sit on the chairs behind him and irritate Bo Blacks.
All right,
like
here we go. Here we go. Please don't play with me, because I'm too good at this.
That like they're supportive. Basically, the two people who've been most supportive, surprisingly. Do you remember the Yo Mama guy who like called Keemstar a Nazi or whatever? We're cool now, and he's been super supportive. And then Just a Minx has also been pretty supportive.
Oh, that is tea.
Tea.
Oh, it sounds like to me we got a op, boys and girls.
Got a little bit of an up going on here with Yo Mama.
Shit! Where's Keemstar? Wait, is Keemstar still in there? Is Keemstar still in there?
No, he's not there.
God damn it. God damn it. God damn it.
Keem, where are you? Where's the call for Keem?
God damn it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, you're a fucking op. You're a fucking op.
Do you remember the Yo Mama guy who like called Keemstar a Nazi or whatever? We're cool now, and he's been super supportive. And then Just a Minx has also been pretty supportive.
No way.
You know, yeah, Gaming Otter has been supportive. Although I wasn't friends with him before.
I can't believe Yo Mama is doing that.
Okay, hold on. Nicole said, wrong Yo Mama. He's talking about the Brody Fox guy. What, does he call himself Yo Mama? The Brody Fox guy
said...
called Keem a Nazi? Nicole, you got to explain better for me, honey. Okay, so you're saying, yeah, he's talking about the Brody Fox guy, not Yo Mama, Yo Mama. Oh. So there's multiple Yo Mamas?
Now that's just confusing for me.
Well, you know what? I don't think Yo Mama... Wait, did Yo Mama actually ever call him a... See, because I know Bo Blacks, he could have had it wrong. You know what I mean? In the sense of Yo Mama calling him a Nazi. But Yo Mama was talking some shit about him on his channel. Oh, you are lagging really bad. Oh, you're good now.
Nope.
Okay. Wait.
There we go. Don't know what was going on there.
Yeah, it was... Discord hated you for a second.
Fun.
Oh, okay.
So it's a different Yo Mama.
So it's a different Yo Mama then.
Well, at least now we know.
I thought I had some tea. Fuck.
Would have been brilliant. Would have been brilliant.
God damn it. God damn it. But he said the one on lolcow.
Yes, he did. Go back.
Wait.
He did.
Did he say that or did Core say that?
I don't know.
Has also been pretty supportive. Surprisingly, do you remember the Yo Mama guy who like called Keemstar a Nazi or whatever? We're cool now, and he's been super supportive.
See, that was Core who said, who the guy on live. So I'm wondering who Bo Blacks is talking about when he said that. Yeah, Core said that exactly. Pepper Juice. Yeah, Core was the one that said the one on live. So it wasn't Bo Blacks who said that. And Nicole is saying... So there's more than one. Yeah, there's more than one. Nicole is saying he's talking about... Let me write that down. Brody Fox guy. Brody Fox guy. Because I'm going to...
I don't know who the Brody Fox guy is.
I don't know who that is either, so I'm going to look into that. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, it was good tea while it lasted all of 5 seconds.
we almost had it.
Damn! I thought I found an op! I love finding ops. Yes, at the beginning of that clip, that was Core that said that, Greek girl. Core said it. I'll have to look into it. All right, here we go.
What would you guys each do with Primetime? Would you put a new show there? Would you move a different show there? Yo Mama, you go ahead and answer first. What would you do with Primetime?
What I would do after live is over is something that Billy didn't fight for. He didn't fight for his co-host Rastov. He allowed him to get slid under the bus and thrown under the bus and
Yo Mama channel guy called Keem's 19... Hold on. Yo Mama channel guy called Keem a 1940s German, LOL. Yeah, but, okay, Yo Mama's channel, our Yo Mama's channel is Yo Mama _.
Now it's very confusing.
Yeah,
we've got to
now
figure out which Yo Mama this
I
is.
need to know what channel I need to go to. This guy here? Is this the guy, Nicole?
Jade had sent you a link.
Oh, Jade had sent me a link. Okay.
She thinks.
Okay. All right. Okay. God damn, I love Jaded. Yeah, okay, that's where I'm at, Jaded. That's exactly where I'm at. I'm at that channel right there. Yeah. What did Nicole say? Did Nicole answer my question? Was it that guy?
Not yet. Okay. Not that I've seen.
Nicole, was it this guy that you were talking about? This guy here? Yes, the Yo Mama Jokes animation guy. Oh, so it's this Yo Mama. Okay. So this is the guy they're talking about. All right, there we go.
There we go. Well, at least it's not the one that we know.
Jaded, can you do me a favor? Can you look on this channel for anything said about Keemstar and then give me the link on anything said about Keemstar? Because I want to know. Listen, if I'm going to investigate this shit, I'm going to investigate it fully. All right, thank you, Jaded. Type in the chat to let me know when you find it. All right, we're going to go back to the debate, and then we're going to find it. Listen, we got some false tea, but we might as well find the truth, right? That's
exactly.
what we do.
And we might as well see what happens.
Exactly. Let's see what happens. And until then, we're going over the debate.
And exit right out. And he didn't stop and leave with his man or hold his man down while Keem dragged his ass out of here. No, he didn't. See, me, I don't like Bus. I don't like watching Bus, same as Keemstar. Didn't enjoy the show at all. But I knew what it did. It did bring, a little bit of funny, and it did bring good money. I would have never allowed Bus, locale balls, to go to the B circuit. I wouldn't have stood for that. If I was president, I would have had Bus go on after live. I would have had Bus get the redirect from live. Straight up.
Balls, you
straight
mean?
up. Yeah, well, balls. Yeah, keep on saying Buzz, but yeah, I would allow balls to get the redirect from live because it would have made sense. Live has its funny, quirky shit going on, and then fucking balls is the Tonight Show. I would have stood 10 toes down, and I would have stood tall, and I would have corrected Keemstar on his mistake. Matter of fact, as president, because I would be higher than Keemstar, I would have told Keemstar there's absolutely no way you would have put balls over there on the B circuit. It would have stayed on the A circuit and would came right after live because it just makes sense and it sinks in. So that's what
I actually agree with him on that.
It would work, but I don't know. From Keem's perspective, the AI slop on balls, and I'm only using the term AI slop because Keem does it. I don't know if it would work in that time slot if you're trying to look for all the drama.
Now,
it is a good break. It is a good break from everything.
That's why Bus was so good when it was at its height, because it was funny. Yeah. Now, you have to also remember, this is Yo Mama working off of Rastov wouldn't be on live, and Billy wouldn't be on Rewind. Because that's another problem. That's another reason why balls didn't go at the 8 o'clock, because it would be a solid block of Rastov Billy.
Yes. Yes, and you can't. You've got to have that broken up.
You got to have that broken up. Exactly. Nicole said most of it was on Augie's Twitch stream that no longer exists. Keem was on it and he probably remembers. Oh, okay. All right, so that's all right.
So an old Augie stream.
Okay, old Augie stream. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the tea has unofficially been spilled. Been unspilled. Is back in the cup.
There we go.
Okay. Damn it. I thought I found a fucking op. Shit.
That would have been so entertaining if we did, though.
Oh my God. It would have been so fucking good.
Research mode.
Yo, I just tuned in and heard the very end of it. What's going on?
Okay, so one of my viewers here who also watches commentary community, they came from me, right, in that community. They were like, go watch Core stream because I think I know why Bo Blacks was moving you that night, right? And Bo Blacks, in his newest video of my thoughts about Nicholas Diorio, he was talking about people who has supported him, and he said, Yo Mama. And I was like, what? Do we have an op? Do we have a fucking op? It wasn't that Yo Mama. It was a Yo Mama that was on the animator guy that you were on stream with Augie on his Twitch stream, and he called you a Nazi.
He did call me a Nazi. That guy used to be known as Outback Zach. And what happened is he moved to LA, and he's like he loves Hassan and like everyone's a Nazi type of shit.
Oh God.
He got really weird. Like, so right before I quit Drama Alert on YouTube, he was going around telling everyone that I was a Nazi and was like making cartoons that I'm a Nazi. And it was all because I was on Ethan Ralph's stream due to YouTube drama, nothing political.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you know those people, they're really big on guilt by association. So if you go on that stream, you obviously have the same views to them.
Yeah. They're fucking weird.
Yeah. I thought I uncovered an op, Keem. I thought I uncovered an op. I was looking into it. We were doing research and everything. God damn it.
It was getting intense.
You know who just got internship?
Who?
Thick Gemini.
Oh.
Do you know back in the day he wanted to do a T channel with me and him?
Yep.
Yeah, he seems the type. He seems the T type.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, absolutely. 100%.
Has he decided which universe he wants to actually be a part of now?
Oh, good question.
Well, the universe he's in doesn't exist, so.
That's true.
I don't know. When her cat went live for her for like 20 minutes, she typed in the chat when she woke up and realized that she had a live stream going, BBU coming back soon.
Please God, no.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I'm going to be honest with you. I wish she would just pay Roxy and Savage and goddamn bring her back here.
Look,
I need her villain.
Could she be successful on her own? A lot of people would say yes. I would say no, and here's why.
I agree.
Nobody's telling her to stream today, to go to work today. And if nobody's telling her to go to work today, guess what? She doesn't go to work.
I agree.
Yeah, self-discipline.
She doesn't have it. She doesn't have that self-discipline. And she needs somebody to tell her, this is what you need to do. She needs direction, 100%.
And if I was her, I'd be live every day. There would not be a single day I took off.
That's how you grow your channel.
Mm-hmm.
It's how you get there. You've got to be consistent.
Yep.
She's consistently not there.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. But goddamn, I wish she would come back because she was so fucking fun to fight with. It was fun to fight with her.
Well, it was fun to fight with her because she was so ridiculously wrong. But there's other people here that are ridiculously wrong all the time.
But you know what? I was just saying this because I know you were on Nerd, so you probably didn't watch this, you know. I was talking about how I like B Circuit in the sense because it reminds me of when the LCU first started. Remember how we used to always hop on each other's shows, and if we had a problem, we come up and go, yo, what's your problem, right? And they do that on the B Circuit, and we lost that over here.
Well, we're going back to that as a community because I'm going to start punishing people that are just like constantly being negative. Like if every stream is you shitting on other hosts, you're going to get punished for it because you're just shitting on the LCU.
Right.
You know, we got to get back to like building each other up instead of tearing each other down.
Mm-hmm.
And a nice way to start that is Peace Day, which is going to happen Monday. Monday, there can be no negativity whatsoever. You must say nice things about people all day long.
Team, what happens if tomorrow somebody does something incredibly stupid? I'm the first show in the circuit at 4 a.m., so you know I'm going to drop the T first. They do something incredibly stupid. I can't say they did something incredibly stupid.
You're going to have to lie for them. You're going to have to be like, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lol Cow Reapers. Now, Gigi was over there with the white supremacists just to get more information on them. She was actually working undercover. That hard R that she said during the stream, that was just so they believed that she was on her side, but she was really just getting the tea, getting the scoop.
Oh God, no. You're literally telling me I have to be a sweeper. Oh no.
Yep.
Yeah, Peace Day is going to be sweep day.
Oh,
I will make sure the broom is behind me.
By the way, I'm hosting a midnight show where a community drinking stream. I'm going to put it in the host chat when we're done here going, hey, if you want to come drink and hang out and have a community stream, come on. So I think we need it. I think we need it. You know?
All right.
But
sounds good.
Damn
well,
it, I could help with
glad I could help with a little history, old drama.
Yeah, thank you. Because people were like, ooh.
I think Tommy C and Batgirl might be going live. Holy shit. They're both in a VC.
Yes.
They're both in a VC.
Yeah, they go live in 20 minutes for the 420 stream.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Glad
Finally,
to see
a
it.
weekend
I'm quite excited for
at a
it.
cafe.
Hell yeah. Cafe on the weekends. Let's go.
Raw team.
Okay, so now it's officially unspilt. There we go.
There we go.
Hell yeah. God damn it. God damn it. I wanted some tea. I love that kind of shit. Like you drop me some knowledge and I go and look into it and then we find this and we find that. Fuck.
Yeah, I think my favorite part where I did the full tea thing was when the whole Shane Dawson documentary came out with Jeffree Star. I spent most of my days watching that, trying to piece between every little thing to see what new item was going to come out of the collection. Because like I was huge into trying to figure out all the drama back then. It was fascinating.
How did you feel? Sorry, guys. I know you're not interested in this, but I have to ask her. How did you feel when Toddy Westbrook came out with that video, No More Lies, and come to find out Shane Dawson was behind all the drama? He was a part of it the whole time.
Yep. I went from being, and I'll be honest, I bought the pallets. You bought the pallet? I bought the pallet. I was huge into it, and then the whole thing came out, and I have not touched the pallet since.
You're a
It has been sitting in the corner of my. I refuse to touch it.
You're a traitor for the simple fact that you bought a fucking Jeffree Star palette. What the fuck?
No, I'm a traitor because I now have 4 Jeffree Star palettes.
I don't know if you can be on the show with me anymore. That's the line, ma'am. You walked right up to the line and touched it.
I blame my mom because my mom saw me go through the entire phase of it, so she thought for Christmas she would get me a bunch of pallets to see if it would help.
Alexis is in the chat saying I have 3. Alexis, get the fuck out! Get out! No Jeffree Star lovers here, goddammit!
No, I refuse to touch it. I refuse to touch it afterwards.
Okay, let's be honest, all right? Jeffree Star, huge piece of shit. But you have to admit his makeup was actually good.
It was. And operative word being was.
Yes, and I have to admit, out of all the people who would review makeup, his makeup reviews, his video makeup reviews were actually the most entertaining that I could actually watch them, and I wish he would have just fucking stuck with that instead of the fucking drama that he would get into.
Yes.
Did you notice back in the day, every time he got into a drama, a palette was just so happened to be dropped?
Yeah. It's that.
Amazing.
It's the Gabby Hanna thing.
Yes!
Of start drama, drop a song. Start drama, drop a book with. Yeah, exactly. It's just to hype it up. It drove me absolutely nuts.
I find it funny that Jeffree Star and Gabby Hanna and Keenum, if you're here, and I know you and Gabby Hanna are friends, but this is the goddamn truth. She would sit there and fucking complain about the drama channels, but she had actually a relationship with the drama channels because her ass would get into drama right before she would drop something, to the point that as soon as she would get into some kind of drama, everybody on Twitter, okay, she got a new song coming out? What's going on?
Yep, everyone start putting the stuff on socials, on notifications, so we know when the song comes out or when the book drops, or
And every time Jeffree Star would talk about a palette he was working on, we knew a drama was coming up. We knew a drama was coming up. 100%. 100%. That's how they fed into that's how they got money.
Yes.
Yep.
It was the ecosystem of 2018, 2019.
Yep, exactly. And then COVID came and fucked everybody up. You know why? Because nobody could afford those palettes anymore.
Yes.
And it changed the landscape of the beauty drama. And I truly believe, because I came from the small beauty drama community. I came from the small community that was against Rich Lux, Petty Page, Nick and Dustin and them. So I was in the small community. It was basically an anti-community. And that COVID literally destroyed that community also. That and the infighting, that community literally is officially dead now because Tea Time was the last channel of that community, and even they don't do it anymore.
Yeah, Tea Time made a video and said a few things about me back in the day, but that's a different story.
Wait, because you know it's because of Nikki on Tea Time. The reason why my channel is called Xylee Gets Real.
Really?
Yeah, in my original video, my original intro, which is so fucking bad, you hear Xylee Gets Real. That's Nikki from Tea Time.
Oh my gosh. Oh, full circle moment. Yeah, no, I think I stood up for Dustin and Nick at one stage, and they had a go at me for that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so funny. So funny. I will say this about Dustin. Dustin, I had a problem with Dustin at first, but eventually Dustin and I ended up being in the DMs together, and he's always been nice with me in the DMs. Even when we disagreed about something, he was actually always nice to me in the DMs. So,
no, he seems very sweet. He's been through a lot.
Yeah, true.
I would have did.
Anyway, back to actual locale life
That's
stuff.
the kind of president I would be.
Say that again.
Go ahead.
Wait, what?
Back to actual locale life stuff.
Yeah, we gotta go back to locale life. Sorry,
guys.
All right, Billy, what would you do with Prime Time?
Prime Time, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to Lolcow Dreams. It's hosted by a very charismatic figure. Who that is, we don't know yet, but they will be your dream figure. Lolcow Dreams, ladies and gentlemen. You hop up on Lolcow Dreams. We might just fulfill your dreams. You pitch your dreams to us. You want a show in the LCU? Let's see if you can make it work.
We already had that. It was the original locale test, and it was a flop.
Yeah, because everyone offered true crime, including me.
Okay, I was part of that trend for the true crime too, but we already had that. It was called locale test, and yeah, that was I can't get down with that one, Billy. I'm sorry.
You want a new car? We'll see what can happen. We'll see if we can make your dreams come true on Lolcow Dreams. Chances are our dream host shuts you down and embarrasses you. But I want a fucking interactive, not game show, but kind of the game of life. See if your dreams get crushed on Lolcow Dreams. Make new shows is what I'm saying. Stop trying to make bullshit work. We can make new shows in this fucking universe. We have infinite opportunities. And we're looking at why the bus don't work no more. It hit its peak and it hasn't got back on its path. So let's make more interesting ideas.
I agree with that part, but I don't like Lolcow Dreams. I don't like it. They did it with Tess. It was a flop. I'm sorry. Just find people and find the right pairing. If you have to move people around to do that, then do it. But I don't like the Lolcow Dreams part.
Yeah. The thing is, like, Lolcow Bus kind of took a flop because Rastov was moved off, Scooter was taken away, Sweet Tea was left like with Yo Mama and left with Buff and Nightmare. And with everything that's going on right now, they took a great formula and they screwed it up. What Billy is trying to say is, like, create more shows, like evolve the shows. This is how I'm getting it.
Yeah.
Is that you should evolve the shows. I don't think he means like create 10 million new shows. I think try and evolve the shows,
right?
Which could work.
Yeah, true. Guys, just remember, I think we have two more. I don't want to lie to y'all. Hold on. The last thing I want to do is lie. I do not want to lie to you. We have three more people. We have Buff, Batgirl, and Smooch, because Smooch was with me at the time that this was made. So we have Buff, Batgirl, and Smooch. So $30. We have those three to reveal as monsters, and then it's done. So FYI, just to let y'all know, we have three left, $10 a piece. All right.
I'm dying to see what Smooch is.
I think Smooch's was funny, if I remember correctly. All right.
I pulled that out of my ass, but we can keep doing it. We're creative people. We have everything at our fingertips, and we choose to poke our buttholes. Sorry, Scooter.
Actually, he's not wrong. That's true. I think we just need to get the right pairings. of people.
Yeah.
I think we have good, for the most part, we have good people, but we have some ones that are just like, ugh.
Yeah, there's certain pairings that I don't see going very well. I don't know how much I can say on that one, but I don't think Scooter and Albert do very well together. I think they're okay for now, but I don't think it's a final pairing. And you need that final pairing.
I agree with you. But I don't know who though. It's like, okay,
I don't know.
Here's my thing, like Sweet Tea, right? No one has been able to wrangle Sweet Tea like Rastov. Rastov was able to, like, Rastov was like the main host, but he wasn't the star. He was able to uplift Sweet Tea as the star of the show and kind of like direct her in a way to where she would say some crazy shit, but it was like in a direction, in a perfect direction. Now, Buzz, with Buff and Nightmare, it goes all over the place and it's just the ADHD fest.
Yes. So for me, how I see it is it's kind of like dancing. So I've got a friend of mine who did Latin and Ballroom and a whole bunch of dancing. And so he knows kind of how it's supposed to be. And for him, it's the man is not there to be, you know, flamboyant or anything. He's there to make the girl look good and the best that she can. That's what Sweet Tea needs. She needs someone who's going to be the male dance partner for her and make her look good.
Yes.
Move the steps, flow her around, be flamboyant with her, do those things. I don't think Nightmare and Buff are dancing the same dance as her right now.
No, because sometimes, and I've said this to Buff, sometimes I feel like Buff and Sweet Tea are fighting for the main spotlight. Just because of like over talking, or like Buff will say something that has nothing to do with what they're talking about. Sweet Tea, and then sometimes it's all three of them fighting for the spotlight. And that's not how it worked when it was Rastov, Scooter, and Sweet Tea. The spotlight was on Sweet Tea, and Scooter and Rastov knew that they were the side characters to uplift Sweet Tea, and she was like the fucking queen, bro, and they would play along with her. Scooter and her with the fucking Barbies.
That was my favorite. That was the fact that they brought out Barbies. I need that more in my life.
And
I need more of Sweet Tea and Scooter and Barbies.
Yes, because Scooter going wild with the Barbies and like the lipstick all over the Barbie and the head coming off and shit. That was amazing. And then
it was brilliant.
Having her with her characters that she has, and then here comes the boyfriend, and it was perfect.
Yep. No, I absolutely loved it. Watching that, it made me feel like I was watching a soap opera. It was beautiful.
Mm-hmm. I loved it. I missed that fucking show. That was the show. I used to take naps at 8 o'clock, but when that show was on with those three, my nap came after. Yeah, I had to watch it. It was so much fun. You know?
It's okay. No, I appreciate that. Yo, Mama, do you want to respond, or do you want to get to the next question?
So he wants to do exactly what Keemstar is doing. Make 20 to 40 new shows. He wants those tax write-offs. Listen to me. Like I said, my idea is, again, if you put everything in sync, it will work out fine. Okay. What we currently have is really good, but the time schedule and how everything is synced in is terrible. That's what I would do. I would make the scheduling great again, where everyone could go to every show that they enjoy, and it'll be back to back what they want, instead of this whole this goes on and then you got to take a 2-hour break here. This goes on and everything will be in sync, like the fucking band in sync. I'll be Justin Timberlake with the shit. Okay, I have that shit running smooth.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I don't think so, because some of the pairings that he wants to do, I don't agree with, and I don't think they would work. Like he's talking about putting me and Roxy on Rewind. He talked about putting me and Roxy on Rewind.
No.
Look,
not Roxy and you.
Here's the thing. I could probably work with Roxy, but here's the problem with it, right? I understand fighting is content. Like, I'm pretty sure at one point you and I are going to get into it. If you end up becoming my co-host, we're going to get into it. We're going to like deeply disagree about something, right? But here's my thing. I can disagree with somebody and we can even get in a heated battle. I don't fight for fake though. I can't do that fake fighting shit. And if I find out you're doing fake fighting shit and you actually got me heated, I'm going to let you know real quick. I'm actually mad. This bullshit that you're doing, I don't do that. I don't come from a community where we did that. If you got pissed off at somebody, you got pissed off at somebody. I'm not
here to win an Oscar.
Period.
I'm not here to win an Oscar. I'm here to entertain, be myself, give an opinion, and maybe every now and then rock up on a live stream with peanut butter on my face.
I can't believe you fucking did that, girl.
It was worth it.
Oh my God.
It was so worth it.
They tried to get me to do that, and I was like, skirt. Nope.
I should have gone for the jelly. Because I had macadamia and peanut butter. Well, macadamia and nut butter. So it wasn't proper peanut butter. It was like this runny, gritty
Oh, I bet it's
macadamian.
good, though.
Oh, it tastes amazing.
I've never had it before.
It feels like a terrible exfoliant on the face. Absolute terrible exfoliant.
That's funny.
President Justin Timberlake.
I know, get your vote for him. So that actually leads me to my next question. If you're president, you're basically given the same powers of Keemstar. Are you prepared to like actually stand up to Keemstar, you know, put your foot down, stand 10 toes down, and you know, fight for the community, whatever the community wants, or whatever you believe is best? Yo, mama?
Absolutely. And like I said in the beginning, I will issue a 3-day suspension for Keemstar, my first day in office. And again, for bad leadership, corrections that he's made that the fans obviously wasn't satisfied with. And I was voted in by the people. And I would know my true power as president if my terms or my things that I want done does not happen. And if I don't get what I want as president of the people and voted in, then I will officially step down, because I want to take this president thing very serious. And I don't want to be stepped over, or this just be a thing that Billy the Fridge wants it to be. He's just going to be a yes man to Keemstar. He's an inside man. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is a guy from the inside. This is a guy that works with Keemstar, Xylee, Bree-Headed Monsters, this person and that person, and everybody else in the LCU. I'm somebody from the outside.
You know what's funny that he says that Billy is the inside man, but yet he'll be on test talking about how Keemstar listens to me. Keemstar takes what I says. I took Xylee. I'm the one that took Xylee off of Rewind because I suggested it. So he sits here on this stage, says that he's the outside guy, but on test he will sit there and say Keemstar does what he wants.
Yeah, and didn't his diss track go, Keem, can you do a favor for me?
Yeah, because he was saying
from you.
Yeah, from me.
Exactly.
When in actuality, it's him saying, Keemstar, can you do something for me? Can I get your clout and your Keemstar money? Because I remember specifically him saying that he wouldn't work for Keem, and he wouldn't work in the universe with Mike, because I was a hypocrite working in the universe for Mike, and not only did he come here and work for Keemstar, but he worked under Mike when he was on Queens, helping out Tina. Yes. Let's talk about hypocrisy here. Just saying.
Yeah. No, but that's he wants to go at you because you said you didn't want to work for Keemstar and then you're here. But then he does the same thing. Like, sweetie, no.
And remember, did you see where he said that I was a detractor before I came working for the LCU?
But you weren't.
Yeah, I was a detractor like 4 years ago, not before I came to the LCU. Matter of fact, when Foodie Beauty came on and Keem was drunk and he had Foodie Beauty up there, I wasn't even working for the LCU yet. And Keem said on that live stream, where's Xylee? I want Xylee in here. I was live on my channel. And I went up on that panel. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's Yo Mama has got a very complex train of thought that doesn't seem to remember where it last stopped.
He doesn't do his research, and he doesn't know what he's saying before he opens his mouth.
No.
Because if anybody knows anything about me, they knew I wasn't a detractor of Keemstar. They knew that for a fact.
No, I've known you as one of Keem's friends for a while. In fact, didn't one of your major, I won't say your first break, because your first break was with the whole, what's that chick's name now?
Creepshow Art?
Creepshow, yeah, your full comeuppance was with that. But you had quite a few other breaks that brought in popularity through Keemstar messaging you and mentioning you and things.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
I don't understand where he thinks you're a detractor channel. I've always seen you from a viewer's perspective as someone who's been in Keem's circle.
Right. Yeah. It's crazy that he even said that. I was like, bro, are you retarded? So like I think it was on Rewind when I showed it, or Reaper, I can't remember which. I showed it. I was like, here's me. If I was a detractor, then you tell me why I spent 17 hours leaking our DMs from the group chat, and Keem was cool with it and he knew it needed to be done. Explain to me how I was a detractor, motherfucker. Fuck him. He's an idiot.
No.
He has some good ideas, though. I have to give it to him. He has some good ideas, but he's an idiot.
Somebody that's going to come in, make great changes, bring in people, and bring enjoyment back. Go ahead.
So Billy, you're saying he's from the swamp, like he's part of the swamp. You need to drain the swamp.
Yes.
Okay, all right, Billy, what's your response? Are you ready to go head to head with Keemstar? Are you part of the swamp? Are you an inside man?
Did you hear this guy just say he's gonna step down if he doesn't get his way? Like, why is that an option? Why
It
not
is an
just
option.
get your way? Why step down? You need to run this country, law cow country, until they kill you or vote you out. Step down? That should not be an option. The option is, honestly, work with the past power for a smooth transfer of power. Consult the previous administration when I want to make future choices, because this was built on Keemstar. Having that connection to Keemstar shouldn't be looked at as a burden. Shouldn't be looked at as a something holding me down. I've known this man for 15 years. If anything, I think I can predict why he's built the world he's built. And if I'm wrong, I'm not going to step down. You can fucking kill me.
Again, he just answered my question. 15 years knowing a man. He's obviously a puppet. He's obviously a man that's going to do what Keemstar wants him to do, but that's not me. I didn't know. I have not had conversations with Keemstar.
No, 15 years of knowing him and working, well, not working for him, but being in the same environment as him, just shows that he'll probably have a similar type of vision that Keemstar has for it, and will probably follow along with what Keemstar wants and help the environment, not be a yes man to Keemstar, but at least see where Keemstar's coming with these things. Like, it's calling him an absolute yes man is no, it's just understanding the vision and trying to share the vision. I don't think your mama's got it.
And I can tell you now, Billy is going to disagree with Keemstar on things 100%. And he, when it boils down to it, let's be honest, who owns all of this? Keemstar.
It's Keem.
So no matter what either one of them says, if Keem doesn't want it, it won't be done. He owns everything. So this rah shit is kind of retarded. It's funny, it's entertaining, but it's retarded if anybody actually believes that shit. Just saying.
Yeah.
Or as far as buddy, I am somebody that's going to be a man of the people, not a man of Keemstar. This guy said, "Oh well, you're just not going to step down." Yes, I am going to step down, because if this is just a puppet position, if this is just a lollygag, just some weird management position like he gave Keemstar, like he gave Rastov and Rastov ran off, then I don't want it. I want something real, and I want to prove that this shit is real when I make certain gestures or demands that the people want, and those goals are not reached. Then I know that this is just a puppet position, and I'm not into having a position that's just a puppet position. I'm into having real positions, real power, real authority, because I got voted in by the fucking people. Not I was just put here and I just did whatever I wanted. No, the people put me in here, so I want to make sure that this is not a puppet position, that this is a real serious one.
Okay, so
I don't want a puppet position. If I don't get my way, I'm gonna step down. My position is bent over. Oof. Oh yeah, I'm gonna step down if I don't get it.
Billy.
He's like, Billy is so...
Oh, that's brilliant.
Even Yo Mama laughed at that. He thought that shit was funny. See, here's the one thing that I can appreciate about Yo Mama, okay? He's a rage baiter. He's where, okay, Denmark is like a wholesome troll. And I don't know if there's really a technical term for it, but I call Denmark a wholesome troll, all right?
Yes.
This motherfucker, Yo Mama, he's not wholesome. He actually, I feel like he does want to hurt your feelings, okay? But he can recognize when people do a good job, and he can actually recognize whether he hates you or not, whether you're being funny or not. So I do appreciate that about him. You know?
He's at least got a good sense of humor.
Yes.
Sometimes.
But yeah, it's there.
Sometimes.
All right,
He's losing it again. This is the same thing you did yesterday with Rastov gone, man.
Well,
this is a guy right here that cannot be president. I mean, obviously, he gets shaken up whenever he loses a host. This is what happens. He loses his goddamn mind. He got puppets going on. He's talking to himself. He's drinking. So last time he was drinking and going to get breakfast. This man is a lunatic. But if that's what you want,
but I just might be the lunatic they're looking for.
Yes.
So this leads me into the next question. Let's address the elephant not in the room. What is your guys'
elephant is in the room. I mean,
the different elephant. No.
Yeah, he's got an elephant. I mean,
what is your guys' opinion on the Rastov situation? Yo Mama.
Well, as the person that created that and got that done again, I mean, I just got to say, the people out there, I am the one that took on the 3-headed snake. I'm the one that chopped the 2 heads down. Now I'm looking for the 3rd one. They could not take me on 3v1. I am the fucking GOAT. I came in here a month and a half, and now I'm sitting in this position to possibly be the fucking president of the goddamn LCU. If I can take these 3 out easily like a fucking appetizer, then guess what I can do for you? And anybody that would go for any of y'all, I will ride or die. I'm a true one. I'm a real one. They couldn't take on the GOAT. Look at him. He's mad. He lost 2 hosts within a goddamn month. And who did that? It was your boy, Yo Mama. That's who did that. That's who got fucking Billy all rattled when he was over there on Rewind fighting with Xylee, because Xylee wanted to have the quiet treatment and not talk about Yo Mama. But Billy, he wanted to go head first into Yo Mama. And then it caused conflict. That's what I do. I cause conflict within morons, because that's what kings do. That's what goats do. And I'm the GOAT. 1 guy versus 3. And look at me. 2 down and 1 more to go.
Hey, 2 guys,
and there
1 more to go. Guess what, motherfucker?
He returns the finger.
Us, like, kind of arguing about you. We were already having problems, bro. You weren't even in the universe when Billy and my problems started. It started right before I left for Fat Camp. That's when it started. Had nothing to do with you. Okay, so you didn't add conflict. You didn't do any of that. Okay, listen. Did you start shit? Yeah, you started shit, but you didn't start shit between us. And you know why we didn't do the 3v1? Because it would have been an automatic W for him.
Yeah.
It would have been an automatic W, because what kind of pussy shit is going against 3v1 person? That's pussy shit.
Yeah. No, and then he would have tried as well. Look at me. They went against me. It's all me. Poor me. He's controversial opinion. He enjoys playing the I'm the victim part that Becky played a lot.
Yes.
I don't know why. And somebody please tell me if I'm wrong here, but he reminds me of the more eccentric, less naggy version of Becky.
Okay, the eccentric part I'll give you, but I don't want to compare him to Becky, because Becky was really like, all right, Yo Mama's underhanded is more psychological, right? Becky was actually underhanded. She was actually doing underhanded shit behind the scenes.
Okay, yeah. See, that I didn't know. I didn't know. Yeah.
I would actually say no to the Becky part, but his underhandedness is the shit that he talks. Hopefully, it's going to affect the people that he's talking about. That's why I refuse to argue with Yo Mama, because as soon as I give in and I raise my voice at that motherfucker, he wins, because it's exactly what he wants. I know he's a rage baiter.
Yeah, he's looking for that shock and that anger and
yes, 100%.
Best way is to ignore him.
Where Becky did her best. Becky did her best when you did yell at her. Like me and Becky actually getting into it, that shit was good.
Yeah, no, that was brilliant. She was fun to fight, like to see the fights with.
She was so fun to fight with. That's why I wish, bitch, will you please pay Savage and Roxy so we can get your ass back in here, please? All right, Seth Look says, remember when your mama was talking down on you guys, saying he would never work for Keem? Now he wants to pretend. He wants to be pretend president. Exactly, Seth. Hypocrisy. That's what I'm talking about. Yep.
Billy,
what's your go-to?
Okay, Split Fry says, Yo Mama sticks up a lot of people like tea, like Sweet Tea. You know why he stood up for Sweet Tea in the beginning? Because I was against her, and because she had that controversy with Billy. If you actually think Yo Mama's sticking up for people and not for an optics reason, you've lost your mind. He does if you notice, he does the absolute opposite of me, Rastov, and Billy.
Yes.
So he's not doing it out of the kindness of his heart. He's doing it because it's the opposite of what we think.
Oh no, that means if you like me, he's going to come after me. Ooh, I can't wait.
Ooh.
Possibly. I can't wait. This is going to be fun. What are you going to dig up about my past? I've been on the internet for a while. Find me. Find me.
What's a go-to a god but a sacrifice? My gentleman here, he wants to say he caused the disarray. Man, Xylee and I, we're butting heads. We're butting heads. You just snatched up the crumbs from our fight. And that's cool, Crumb Snatcher. That's cool, Crumb Snatcher. Get your crumbs. You get enough crumbs, you might just be able to make a cookie.
I did. That's a good one, too.
But let's be honest, Rastov?
Okay, hold on. I got to say something to this comment. Dark Fortune says, I don't give content to the stream because Yo Mama is going to get one up on me. Grow up. How old are you again? Yo mama can't get one up on me. That's the thing. Like, listen, I'm one of those, whether I like you or not, if you have a good point, you have a good point. And I've had plenty of streams where I showed a clip from Tess where I'm like, yo mama's cooking. I agree with them. You know? And then there's also times when he pulls his hypocrisy out of his back pocket and he shows a clip out of context, or he doesn't tell the whole story. And he tries to paint me, I'll just go with me, he'll try to paint me in a certain way that I can very easily prove him wrong, and I do. So, I mean, how old am I? I'm going to be 50 in 2 months. That's how old I am. I'm the receipt collector. Remember that. Let's continue.
He might be back tomorrow. You don't know what's going to happen here in the LCU.
Now, let me ask you.
The fact that you think you can take a man down?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this.
I humbled his
Wait till
ass.
he comes
didn't I?
back.
I humbled his ass. I humbled his ass. That's what he needed. He needed true humbling. All this ass kissing that been going on with these hosts, ass kissing this person, ass kissing this. Rewind was the great. I love Rewind. Rewind was this. Then your mama came in this bitch and started talking the truth, talking the real shit. And you motherfuckers had to deal with it, and you couldn't handle it, and then you fell apart. That's what I did with you and Xylee. Knocked that fucking that cake down, and then I did the same thing with Rastov, digging into that hole, and then he got embarrassed, and that's why he couldn't take it no more. It was
Yeah, and look at you now. Now you say Reaper's a better Rewind.
Yep.
Yeah, now look at you. Oh, you tore me down. I'm doing great on Reapers. Yeah, am I making Rewind money? No, I'm not. But you know what? I'm happy. I'm nourished. I am moisturized, and I am good. I am smooth fucking sailing on my channel. I fucking love having Reapers. Just saying.
That's the thing. He's trying to tear it down without actually realizing that certain changes have actually worked out for the better.
Exactly. And you know what? I believe I'm one of these people, and I've said it plenty of times. I believe everything happens for a reason. And I feel like my time was up on Rewind. I needed to be here. I needed to go through what I went through with Keemstar. And honestly, I'm producing a better show now because of it.
Yeah.
And people are liking it. My views go up. At 4 a.m. in the morning, my views go up. I literally end up with more people in my stream than the redirect that I get. So obviously I'm doing something right and people are enjoying it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I had I had like 800 by the time I ended last night on primetime. People enjoyed it. That's all I asked for.
It's still a lot of people.
Yes.
It's still, picture an entire stadium, a room full of 800 people. It's a lot of people.
Yeah, and listen, as long as the people who are watching me is enjoying it, that's all I give a fuck about. Because when it boils down to it, I wouldn't have a fucking show if they weren't in my chat here engaging in it.
Exactly.
So
no, exactly.
Kick rocks, bro. Like, you didn't do shit.
Too much. Your mom was dancing around in his head, just like I was doing with Xylee and you. And the same thing I did with Boogie. Remember when Boogie quit? First thing he mentioned, why was the 30-pound moron Desi crying? She was crying because of what your mama said. That's right. That's right. It was me.
Actually, as it turns out, it seems Rastov
What's
is back.
new, pussycat? Whoa, 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 whoa.
I think it was just that Rastov just put something in the main chat, and I just got confirmation that Rastov has actually returned, and that leads me to my next question. I have a couple more donos to get to, but I just want to ask this real quick. Currently, he's been punished to be an intern on Aussie and Balls. Do you guys think that's a fair punishment? Do you think there should be more? What do you guys think? Yo, mama?
Oh, and Shifty, I saw your question. Do you think he actually believes his own bullshit? No, he doesn't. He's he's a troll. He's a troll. But you know what? Here's the thing. You say it about me, I'm going to have an answer back. And if I have to pull out receipts,
to believe it.
See, the thing is, I don't know if I don't think he does, because he's actually a smart guy. He's actually smart. And the reason why I know he's smart, because he knows what to say to get the audience to believe a certain thing. So then it's my job to go, oh, really? Receipt, 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 receipt.
Yeah.
Tell me how it is.
And it's just, he speaks with such conviction with half these things. You could swear he believes half the things that he says.
He's good. That's where he's entertaining. When he does talk about shit, he knows how to fucking deliver it. That's where he's entertaining. His delivery is honestly top notch. I have to give it to him. Even if it's bullshit spewing out of his mouth, the way he says it is just like, that's actually fucking entertaining. It's bullshit, but it's entertaining how you told me. So
no, he's got that. He's got that at least.
I mean, Rastov is a hoe. Okay, let's put it plain and simple. All right, he's a hoe. and he needs to be treated like a hoe. And sometimes the hoes get out of hand, right? And they figure and they find out that they try to act like they're bigger than what they are. I said it from the beginning. I said, listen, Rastov, if you was ever to work for me or work with me, you was gonna be a hoe. You was gonna be out there shaking that ass and making money. You was gonna be digging in the pockets of the crown like you usually do. Put a ski mask on and go in their pockets. That's what you're good at. You're not a creator. You don't have no creativity. What you do best is hoeing. Okay, get on the fucking streets, get out there on the sidewalk, just like Pretty Woman. You see the movie Pretty Woman? And then Keemstar rolled up in the Lamborghini. He didn't know how to drive it, and then he asked Rastov, get in there. I can drive it for you. That is what Rastov is. I knew that Rastov couldn't be gone for a day. He didn't have $65 in his pocket. Where else is a hoe going? Okay, there's not another sidewalk for Rastov. This is the best sidewalk for Rastov, the LCU. So he's going to continue to walk that sidewalk and continue to be the hoe that he is. I bet you he came back to the LCU wearing those high heels, a thong, and a strapless bra. That's how he came back to the LCU, and I appreciate that. But I appreciate that. Now I want that bitch to make me money, because when I'm president, I'm gonna have that hoe dancing on every goddamn show. I'm gonna have him shaking ass on every damn show. He's gonna have so many crowns for so many different people, because I'm gonna treat him like he is supposed to be treated, not like somebody as a creator, not as a host, but as a hoe, because that's what he is. Go ahead.
Ain't you a hoe? You get paid by Daddy Keemstar every month.
I was just about to say, hoes tend to dress up as well as different characters every now and then, so...
Just saying. You a hoe that shake your ass every Saturday or every Sunday. Ain't you a hoe? You get paid by Daddy Keemstar just like Rastov does. Just saying.
Yeah. Wasn't he shaking his ass for that 24-hour dance stream that he did? To try and outdo Dad?
Sure was. He shakes his ass for Keemstar. So who is he to call somebody a hoe? You a hoe too. We all hoes if you think about it, because we all working for Keemstar and getting paid. You a hoe too.
Not me.
Go ahead, yo mama. Dress up like somebody and dance, baby, and do your little humping action like you like to do with your chair. Be a hoe, baby.
Yes.
Be the great hoe that you are. Woo!
Do it, yo mama. Woohoo!
Do it, yo mama. Be the greatest hoe out there.
Hoe it for all of us.
Just saying.
Rastov's a hoe. Rastov's a hoe.
We all a hoe.
H-O. What about me? What about me?
Guess what? We all hoes. Because just like a motherfucking pimp, Keemstar gets 50% of all the fucking channels, bro. Except for 2.
Yep.
But he gets 50% just like a fucking pimp. So you a hoe too, baby. Just saying.
Yep.
I mean.
You a hoe.
Let's be honest.
Listen. If he wants to get into the presidential spot, he's going to have to be a pimp, and I don't think his pimp hand is strong enough.
You can't be a pimp if you a hoe. I'm just saying.
Exactly.
Just saying.
M-E-H-O-M-E-H-O-M-E. Nasty Rasty's home, motherfucker. You think you got rid of him? He pops right back like chlamydia. You can't remove that shit.
True.
Nasty Rasty's up in your crotch, yo mama. You talk down on the man. Rasty's home. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put it this way. Should Rastov be punished? Whatever it takes to bring that man home. Because the LCU birthed Nasty Rasty.
True.
He went from a fan to the man. And yo mama always been running behind Rastov. And who's running as my VP? Nasty Rasty. So I guess that means you're running behind me. With the hoe and me, we're taking it home, yo mama. Good luck, sucker.
And at that moment, you saw the spark go back into Billy's eyes.
Yep. Yeah, because Rastov came back.
Yep. As soon as he heard Rastov came back, you saw the sparkle go back into his eyes and going, fuck yes.
Yeah. Because now he's got his friend back. Now, everything that's happened over the last couple of days can be put aside and he can focus on this properly now.
Bingo. And let me tell you something. I worked hard for that shit. I was talking to that motherfucker on the phone going, all right, Rastov, listen. Listen, goddammit.
Yeah.
Bro, listen, this is where I think you did wrong. All right. And this, I can understand this, because we were talking about it where like perceptions and all that shit. And I was telling him what I understood, whatever. He was watching. He knew. I told him, I said, bro, you need to get a cooler head and y'all need to talk. Yeah. And that's what happened.
And it helped. It helped. He's back now.
Yep, absolutely.
You know what the fuck he just said right there? That was the biggest word salad I've ever heard in my goddamn life. First and foremost, what are you even talking about? What are you saying? Nasty Rasty, what are you saying? That you and Rasty doing what? You look like a whole ass clown coming back after getting trashed like he did with his butt cheeks out and shit like that and got kicked to the curb and he walked his silly ass back in this motherfucker because he's a weirdo, dog. He ain't a real man because a real man would have stood on goddamn business. If you say you're gonna quit, then quit, motherfucker. All this fake quitting that y'all doing because y'all ain't got nowhere to go, that's what y'all clowns do. But a real one to be like, nah, I'm out of here. I don't appreciate being treated like this. I'm gone. I'm not going.
But he didn't quit.
Wait a minute. Wouldn't a real one stand on business when they said you signed a 360 deal? I would never sign it. But that's the same deal you signed to be on test. Wouldn't a real one stand on business? Wouldn't a real one stand on business when you called me a hypocrite while you sat on a panel talking about Starman and you actually worked for Mike for a week? Let's talk about a real man standing on business. I'm just saying.
I don't think he knows how to. Yo mama can dress it, but I don't think he can walk it right now.
Period.
For a day, I'm gone for goddamn ever. You guys are fucking hoes. That's what you guys are. You get hoed every day, and then you turn around and come back because, I can't make it out there on the street without Keemstar. I need to come back. You guys are fucking bitches, bro.
Now,
period. You guys you guys are fucking ladies.
Rastov actually has a question for both of you, but he wants you to answer first, Yo Mama. And his question is, what are your stances on hosts that have recordings coming out promoting the abuse of animals? What kind of punishments or consequences should they get?
Listen, Rastov, pop that asshole. Why are you talking to me? Why is hoes talking to me, bro? You's a hoe, bro. You left, you quit, and then like a bitch, you came back because you found out there's nothing out there for you. You didn't have $65 in your pocket to fucking do a cheerleading scream, dog. You're a fucking.
You a hoe too. You came into the universe wanting that Keemstar money. I mean, the same thing can be said of you. You don't understand the shit that you're spewing. You can turn it right back on you because of what you said before. When I said that I would never work for Keemstar, I was saying that as his friend going, oh God, I could never work for Keemstar because I knew Chris, his producer for the Keemstar show. I was in the group chats with him. I was like, I don't know. I don't think I could ever work for Keemstar. And here I am. I'm working for him.
Yeah, but you did it in the sense of like, you didn't want to work for a friend and you knew what was going to happen with everything. Your mama came in as a complete, I don't know, someone who was relevant 10 years ago. And now I will never work for Keemstar because I'm all this. And now look where he is.
He hopped up on Rewind. The first time he called in, he hopped up on Rewind and was talking all this rah, rah, rah. And months later, here he is on test.
Yeah.
And running for president.
Yes, he realized outside of the LCU, he's actually irrelevant.
Just saying.
Just saying. Sorry, Monday will be nice. Monday I'll go back to being nice.
Monday we have to sweep. I might change the intro. Instead of saying reapers, I'm just going to say sweepers. I might have Jaded.
There we go.
Jaded, do that. Make me another intro and it say sweepers so I can open up the Monday show saying sweepers. Because apparently I have to sweep on Monday. God, I hope nobody fucks up. Jesus Christ.
Was Keemstar played you and you walked off like, hey, I'm gone then. Nobody's walking with me. Nobody left with you because you ain't got no real friends. There ain't no real friends in the LCU. You should have took your mama's advice. Be a lone wolf. Keep it a buck. Because at the end of the day, when you're out there alone by yourself and you quit, not nobody walked out with you. You thought you was going to do that whole walkout and somebody was going to walk behind. There was nobody back there, my guy. So you can do all the whatever talks you want to talk. But at the end of the day, you are who you are. You are a fucking hoe, bro. You got treated like a hoe and then you came back like a hoe. So I don't talk to hoes, period.
Okay. Billy, what would your response be to Rastov's question?
Yeah, I think if somebody abused an animal, that would be a despicable act.
Sure.
We'd really have to look at that very closely and decide what that meant because why would you want to platform someone who abused an animal? That's cold work.
I'm asking who abused the animal.
I don't know. Is this a suggestion?
You know, that's one story on Yo Mama I never ran with because I know the community he comes from and they will honestly go to cancel you over an actual joke that you make. And jokes were bad back then. Okay? And
I still don't know what happened with that.
I don't either. And I'm going to be honest. I feel like it actually was a joke. So if you notice, I don't use that against Yo Mama because he already says enough hypocritical shit. I don't need to bring that up. I'm going to be for real.
Yeah, no, you can use the words he said 5 minutes ago rather than something a community made up 5 days ago.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't even run with that shit, to be honest. Because I can't tell if it's real or if it's a joke. He's saying it's a joke. I heard the comedy thing, whatever, that he was saying. I think it was a joke. And I think people are trying to push it saying that it wasn't a joke, that it was real. I don't think it was.
I don't know. Well, I don't know the situation, so I don't really have much to say on the whole thing.
It's one of those things where, like, bro, just you can get on him for the words that come out of his mouth on a daily basis. I mean, just use that. It's
exactly.
Easy peasy.
Okay. I mean, I guess if you tell a joke 15 years ago, I mean, you're still on that. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, you've seen people say shit about shit yesterday. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, it is what it is. I don't know, man. I mean, talking about abusing cats and shit. I don't.
You sound like crazy talk right now.
Shit,
it's crazy. Upside down world.
Ludian wants to know if you're part of the LCU Illuminati, Billy, and then we're gonna move into another segment.
If there's an LCU Illuminati, it's people who actually get it and play the game and entertain you.
When you say get it,
that's
what you
the
mean by
aspect. Understand how to entertain an audience. I would say your mama's in the LCU Illuminati. He understands how to entertain an audience. You know, you don't have to always be the funniest person in the room, the smartest person in the room, or the worst person in the room. But if you're any of those at any moment in time, you're part of the LCU Illuminati. You're doing what you do here in the LCU. The only thing you have to do to be a part of the Illuminati is get the bigger picture and play the fucking game. Entertain the fans.
True. And to that cat joke thing, Yo Mama himself sent me the video. And I even told him in the DMs, bro, I'm not even running with it. Now, I meant to bring it up on Rewind saying that it was a joke, but I forgot to that night. But even Yo Mama sent it to me in the DMs. What? He sent me a video proving it. That's why I never run with the cat killer thing. Oop.
No, I mean, if he sent it to you and it was a joke, it's a joke. I've made some really bad jokes before.
Everybody has. The problem with the internet is people forget what real life is all about. Now, do I like those kind of jokes? Absolutely not. I don't like that, but entertainment and comedy is literally subjective. What you might find funny, I might think it's fucking disgusting.
Yes, like Billy's fart jokes I cannot stand, but Billy finds them funny.
I hate them also, believe me. I had to deal with it in person at Fat Camp.
Yeah, no, I saw that one in Fat Camp, and when that happened, I literally looked at the screen and I was like, Billy, the amount of disrespect you just showed Xylee right now.
Split fries. Billy wasn't drunk. He was not drunk. That's so funny. People run with this drunk shit. Y'all actually believe that shit. He was not drunk. I can tell you now.
Now, I just want to say this, that I am not part of the Illuminati. I have not gone to the Fat Camp Freak Off yet. That these people are participated in. So I have not baby oiled myself down and gone to the Freak Off. So I'm not part of it. Do I want to go to the Freak Off? Yes, but I have not gone yet. So I'm not part of the Illuminati yet.
Savage, who supports you, was at the Freak Off. We kicked it at Fat Camp. It was a good time.
It was a good time.
You could come. You'd be welcome. I would love to hang out with you. Honestly, I think you're a fun guy. I think the LCU is better for having you here. I don't know if you're presidential material, but that's not up for me to decide.
Now, I have one final question for both of you.
I agree. I think Yo Mama is a needed person, and we need that. We need to listen. We can't have only nice people here. We need the shit stirrers. We need the bad guys here, and he fits as a shit stirrer. You need
you need to have that yin and yang.
Exactly.
Just like you've got the OBS runner and you've got the real life entertainer. You know, you've got to have that little bit of a balance in it.
Yeah, I don't want him gone from the universe. He gets on my damn nerves, but I don't want him gone. I think he's needed. I really do.
Yeah.
So
the primary election had a lot of drama around it, a lot of conspiracies. Do you guys both pledge to honor the results of the election, whatever they are? Yo Mama?
100%. If he wins, I will congratulate him and allow him to hold it down. Period.
All right, Billy?
I will immediately start a Stop the Steal campaign.
I respect the honesty.
For the lulz.
All right, why don't we get into closing statements? And I want to do something a little bit else because we have both of your campaign managers available. Yo Mama, why don't you go ahead and give your closing statement for the debate?
I just want to say to the people in the LCU, if you want to elect somebody that is sitting on the fence who tells, then vote Billy. You know, you want somebody that known Keemstar for 15 years, insider, that's who you're going to get. If you want somebody to drain the swamp, if you're not satisfied with what you've been watching on Locale Live and some of these other shows, and you're frustrated with some of the things that's going on here, Your Mama is your guy, because I'm going to turn this bus around, okay? And like Wing said, and I just want to say what Wing said before he left, he said, why am I going to stay here on this sinking Titanic? All we're doing is moving chairs. That's it. That's all we're doing is moving chairs. There's nothing changing. But me, I'm going to fix the Titanic. I'm going to get this shit back on the water, all right? I'm going to go down there, and I'm going to fix it piece by piece. And I'm going to create the great Locale Live and the great Locale Universe shows that you all appreciated and you loved before. I guarantee it.
All right. Billy?
if you look at the history of the LCU, you look at the people who have came up through Rewind, you look at the implications I've already had on the things here because I speak openly, I speak outwardly, I have ideas, I'm creative. Keemstar's seen some of those and he's ran with them. I believe Log Cow Milkers was a name I suggested. We made a joke about dolls, Balls being the boy dolls, and now Balls was a show. There's little things here and there that squeak throughout this realm that I've been a part of, you know? And I think to just continue building on that with more power and more intent, we'll only see a greater growth, a growth that I've already been a part of this entire time. I was here back when it was Tommy, Wings, and Boogie. I was a guest on Log Cow Live with Tommy, Wings, and Boogie. I was a host of Log Cow Live for one episode with Boogie and Wings when Keemstar was going to step out. When Log Cow Universe started, I was on Rewind, the third show. I've been a part of this thing from the jump, baby, and before. I'm sorry, I'm not going anywhere. If you want to go somewhere, let me take you there. I got you, the people. We will do better. We'll have better shows. We'll have better times. And I think it's already pretty good. That's why you're here, right? Imagine this, but better. That's where I'm taking you.
And I ain't going nowhere either, because that's why I'm here. Yeah. Period. Just saying.
No, I'm sticking around for as much as possible, whether I'm an intern, a host, or a viewer.
Yeah. Yep.
Sticking around.
Absolutely. So that was the debate.
This place is worse than heroin.
I'm telling you, it's bad. It became a muddled fucking mess when everybody went up there. We don't have to watch that because that was like ridiculous. The one thing I do want to show though was Rastov fucking doing cheers in his cheerleading uniform. It was absolutely. And Scooter, okay, this was a wholesome fucking moment. So he was up there and Rastov had already gotten up on his cheerleading outfit, and then Scooter showed up with his cheerleading outfit. Oh, that was such a bro thing to do. I told Scooter that on Nerds today. I was like, bro, that was so cool of you to do. Because he didn't have to do it, but he was like, no, we did it together, so I need to be up there and do it with him.
That's so sweet to rock up and be there for Rastov, especially because, I mean, I'm pretty sure Rastov is nervous about having to do this cheerleading outfits and now having to intern on Aussie and everything. And he needed someone in the community to kind of show that someone's in his corner.
Yeah, I went up there and Rastov kind of got on me and he messaged me after Aussie was done. He goes, I just want to let you know I was just nervous. I didn't mean it like that. I was like, bro, I didn't even take it bad. It's okay. I'm not mad at you at all. You're good, bro. I promise. You know, but I don't know. I just thought this was cute. I wanted to show it, so.
No, it's really cool.
Two. We need two.
All right, Steak, you know what to do.
I know the drill.
Look at
Exile, he's okay. He wants to be a host, and maybe he will someday if he gets a person.
Damn, Rastov.
And for Keem,
look at Scooter.
The last cheer was just a joke. I learned how to joke from Keem. Now I'm dancing for you all because I was mean, I guess.
Let's go.
I don't know. I thought it was cute. God bless them.
That was brilliant.
Bless their little hearts. Damn it.
Oh, that's so cute of them. It's really fun to see.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was sweet that Scooter went up there with them. You know? Shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No.
Okay, who is live right now? Who's live right now? Is Cafe live?
Cafe is live, and I think Nerds is still live.
Okay, fuck Nerds. They've been live. Cafe. We're gonna send this to Cafe.
For a while.
Yeah, fuck Nerds. Goddamn it, they've been live this whole goddamn time. I'm gonna redirect to Cafe. Plus, they're getting high. So.
Yes, I might join them.
See, and you're gonna go get high with them. All right, there we go. Save. All right. So yeah, we're gonna go to Cafe. We're gonna see people getting smoky dokey. Just saying. I wish I could join y'all, but I'm a paranoid bitch when I get high. Except for edibles, I'm really good with edibles because it's like a whole body. Oh,
I can't eat edibles because they don't affect me.
Really?
They don't affect me at all. Edibles don't affect me.
I'm a paranoid bitch. I used to be the one that the friends would always want me to get high because when they would go to bed, I was the paranoid bitch going, oh my God, they're going to think I trashed their house. And I would start cleaning their fucking house.
Yeah.
Literally, I would be the one cleaning their house and shit. And they wake up and go, damn, my dishes are done. My kitchen is looking good. Damn, I'm going to get you high every time you come over here. I was like, yeah, high cleaning service.
There we go.
I love me some
Listen,
edibles,
it's
though.
a business. It's a business.
It's a bit. Yeah, oh my God, we could start a business model with that.
Yeah, a high cleaning service.
High cleaning service. Well, we get high and we clean your bathrooms and your kitchens and shit. All right. Well, say your closing statements while I get to the OBS to, okay. You know the drill, everybody. Buy a fucking jacket. Oh, by the way, no, wait. I got something else to say before I tell you to buy the jacket. All right?
Yes.
I got new merch coming. All right? I got a hoodie that's coming. I got a Scully coming, not a Scully. Well, you know what I mean? Like, what's the RWO one? What's it called? A hat?
Oh, the beanie.
The beanie. Okay, I call it a Scully. All right, I got a Scully coming. I got a fucking I want to try a long sleeve t-shirt, but we can't find a long sleeve. But I got a hoodie coming, like a good pullover hoodie coming.
Oh, yay!
With the new Reaper on it. With the new Reaper cowl on it. Okay, so until then. Buy a fucking jacket. All right, last statement before we get out of here.
Vote for whoever you want. If you want chaos, Yo Mama. If you want organized chaos, Billy.
Yep.
And it's been absolutely fantastic. I'll see you guys, everyone over in Cafe.
Yep, and I actually agree with that. You know what? Vote for whoever the fuck you want to, because at the end of the day, it's Keemstar's universe, and if he doesn't like something, he's going to fucking reverse it anyway. All right, ladies and gentlemen, go have fun over in Cafe. I'll talk to you